Anyone want to give
ready.
a recap of what happened last time?
If I remember, no, I don't. Well, kind of. So we finally arrived at the village. If I think, and talked to Shiloh. Met the lady who can't really call herself a knight because women being knights are illegal, apparently. And we made a deal with a lady who I can't remember her name.
Badir.
But her boyfriend, yes, Adir. Her boyfriend is apparently very useful.
You kind of skipped over the beginning combat encounter, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't important.
The massive fight where Castellan almost died?
Yeah.
That
we
lasted
won.
like 3 hours?
We won!
Oh boy.
Barely.
I just want everybody to get onto the roll 20.
Also, High Accuser and Telper, they're going somewhere else right now.
And Azamon.
And Asmonte.
Yeah, they go. They far gone.
Yo.
I'm just
Now we
waiting
gotta
for
go
a
shop.
Dip and Vi to get onto the roll 20, so yeah.
I'm on roll 20.
Oh my god.
What?
What?
I'm
Oh,
on
there
roll
he
20.
is.
Now
you
he
are.
is.
Yeah, no,
I always had it open.
No, you just showed up for us now.
odd.
Hang on, mine is still loading.
I love these
It's
guys.
load a little bit.
Yeah, it's Al Qaeda.
Oh my god.
Al Qaeda.
Oh my
You
God.
see members of the Alzifat, aka the traveling bards, currently in the middle of the street, already playing music in preparation for the fight that's no doubt about to brew.
Am I able to change my photo for my icon?
Yeah, just
Yeah, you
delete-
need to
you
go
can
through
delete
the.
it.
Yeah, you can delete it and then change it.
Alright.
Just go over to the token, the journal tokens section, and then just
Yeah.
get your character.
Come on, I should
What?
actually change
Why?
Adrian's thing to his actual armor.
Yeah, thank you. Let's both drop it. Change his thing to his drip.
Yeah, sure.
Winter sparrows. Your name somewhat throws off my tongue. I challenge you and those rats back there. To all of you versus me, only then would any form of combat be fair.
If you want combat to be fair, then let us get ready for it.
I don't want to speak to all of you at the same time one of you speak. The small one sounds like a good one. He points over at Vide.
Oh no.
Wait, what?
Oh no.
He's selecting you as the representative of the party because he doesn't want to hear all of you speaking.
We need to go shopping, Vide.
Vide. What?
Oh god.
Vide steps forward.
Steps backwards.
That's backwards.
You step backwards.
Oh, wait, damn it. Hang on, wrong person.
This guy.
Now let me get this straight. You wish to fight all of the Winter Sparrows, including myself.
Eagerly accept! You hear from the guy behind you, to which Bayon just kind of leans to the side, looking over at Ren and says, "You shut up," as he was saying.
Wait, I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. What did he say?
Oh, he was talking to Ren, who Ren yelled, I'll gladly fight you all! Which Bayon said, shut up.
So in order for you to believe a fair battle in combat, you wish to fight all of the Winter Sparrows, plus the people behind us, yes? I don't know if you heard that, Nick.
He said, yes. I know my grip of the language is superior to most, and apparently it's even superior to your grip.
Rasi Kalimo. Very, please excuse me to discuss with the rest of the sparrows.
By the way, the kind of the rap guy you just met, he says, "Honestly, we should fight all of these dogs. I think it would be quite satisfying."
As much as I would love to try and tear them limb from limb, we can't do this.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I wish to grab an associate. With that, you watch as the wrapped up guy quickly walks back over to his carts.
Vide kind of pulls everyone in, like gestures to pull everyone in.
Okay, so
we're not fighting.
First things first, I thought so too. So yeah, I know. So now here's the question: what's our plan?
Buy shit and run.
Yes.
Yeah.
By the way, just to put a quick pin in what you guys are discussing, Rin reaches the back carriage and he opens up the door and he says, "We found one of our targets, my friend. It has been far too long in the search, but he's outside, challenging us, I fear."
The bastard will regret it.
Oh God.
Is that?
No.
Wait, what happened?
You did.
Wait, oh no.
What?
Julian, wait, no, don't. Shh.
By the way, Dip, can you control your own token?
Dip is no longer on the roll 20.
Hold on, wait. Fucking dad's calling.
Okay, well, we'll wait on that reveal. You guys can continue discussing while that's happening. Technically, you guys can't even see it because you're in your own conversation, not looking like behind you.
Yep.
Alright, guys.
We need to get
supplies and get out.
So, what's our plan after this, though? Where we go?
buy things and we fucking run.
No,
We
like
sell. No, hold on. We sell the dragon bones, get resources, however we can, and then we can get the fuck out of here.
But where do we aim to go after?
Anywhere, pretty much.
Well,
With them?
well, now I know that the Xerxil are hosting a banquet, and I know for certain Wesley the Weasel will be there.
Speaking
holding
of
a banquet?
Seal, Thoth, you probably have a much better grip of how much these dragon bones are worth than me.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, you want me to sell them?
how much are they worth?
I'd say about 10 dinars.
What?
10 dinars?
Dinars?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Is
God.
that Xerxil currency?
No, not at all.
No. Oh my God.
Could you take this situation seriously?
I'd say about... I don't know, we'll see when we get there. Okay, Adeilheim, I don't actually know.
You can do a roll check on that with a bonus.
Sure, what's the
Nick
bonus?
said there was.
+2.
Come on.
You've never had to sell dragon bones before, so you wouldn't know. You've never been to their markets for this kind of stuff.
Yeah, makes
God
sense.
fucking damn it.
Why don't we ask that guy over there? The guy who looks an awfully lot like Big Q.
What?
I say that.
Are you going to waste my time further, or are we going to fight?
We're heavily injured.
Vide walks forward one more time.
Cut me off.
Well, no, because remember, he doesn't want to talk to all of you. He only wants to talk to Vide.
Oh boy.
Curses.
We, the Winter Sparrows, have made our decision. Due to our draining energy and surplus of injuries, we respectfully decline.
Roll for persuasion.
What?
Uh-oh.
Huh. So I think he thinks
Roll.
that we may be a liar. I'm gonna
Roll.
roll. Don't yell at me. Stop yelling at me.
Okay, you got this.
Hey.
Oh,
17.
You watch as Bayon kind of raises his head a bit. Again, he just kind of stares down at you for a moment before he sighs and he says, "There would be no good in starting a fight against weakened opponents. Not worth my time and not worth the blood on my spear. But I cannot let you stay here this entire time. So, I'll give you 10 minutes before you leave. And
I
if
have to
you're
get
still
fucking-
here,
I have to get
then I'll
fucking
cut you
groceries.
down."
Alright.
Okay.
oh my god.
You make it 12 minutes?
No,
Oh.
10.
11?
Thoth.
I
Thought.
would not. Would shut.
By the way, you watch as he kind of looks over at you and he says, "You're quite a mouthy one. And from your look and the hair, you're
The
Xerxil.
abs. What of it?
You have 5.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Thoth. Thoth. How much would you roughly say the dragon bones are worth?
I'd reckon get like
10 minutes start now.
Okay, we need to go.
80, 70 drachmae.
Okay.
Start
Fuck it.
start with a
we'll
high
s-
wager and go down.
We'll say 90.
Sure.
By the way, the guy who's in charge of this little caravan group walks up and he says, "If you're going to be traveling with the great Rinzol Otis, I do require payment.
We're traveling with you?
Yes.
Well,
If
give-
you wish to escape here, I do not see you with any wagons or sandstriders."
Fair.
We'll give you one of the dragon bones for free for safe travel.
I would have taken all of them, but I think one is agreeable for now.
The rest.
So which one do you give him? The broken bow, the broken scimitar, or the broken longsword?
The scimitar.
Alright, he takes the broken scimitar from you and he just kind of does a light little bow as he tucks it away inside of his garments.
And I'd reckon we could sell the rest for 90?
That is a question you'll need to figure out. Personally, I'd rather stay here and enjoy a good bout with Bayon.
So we wouldn't be selling it to you, but your, well, accomplices?
He shrugs.
Adrian looks towards fucking,
Badir kind of looks up and she just nods her head and she says, "If you want some payment, we can take it off of your hands. I think the highest we're willing to go, though, is 50.
How about 70?
55.
70?
55.
65?
55.
65?
56.
65?
54.
65?
53.
65?
52.
60?
It's
51.
Are all Dragonborns this unreasonable?
Dragonborn.
Their pride is their number one aspect. You should have been happy that she gave you a deal at all.
I mean, Some would say time is made of money, but sometimes time is made of life.
Yeah, we only have like 2 minutes left.
We
Well,
take
for
it.
me anyway.
Fine. Did you say
You have 2 minutes
51?
left. We have 7. There.
We'll say
How
51.
about 55?
I think that sounds most agreeable. All right, so you receive, if you sell both, you receive 110.
Cool.
Oh, okay. So she meant for each.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah.
You, oh,
I'm writing that
I didn't
down.
think you meant for
she meant
each.
for both.
Yeah.
No, she's meaning for one.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
okay. Now let's go get some medkits and
Okay, yeah.
stuff. I'll
Very
look at the
quickly.
list.
I'm gonna
I'll
leave.
look at the
I'm
list.
gonna like
okay.
hide.
Stop,
Bye.
stop fucking book it.
So
book it.
first of all, let's get to fucking let's okay. Where are some fucking merchants? Where are some fucking merchants? Fast.
Yeah, fast.
Where are the merchants? These guys.
Y'all, I don't mean to alarm y'all, but 6 minutes on the clock.
Well, yeah, but that's why we're trying to be fast. These guys.
By
these
the way,
guys are-
you watch it. By the way, watch as Bayon begins kind of spinning his spear around, kind of continuously building up arcs as he's watching you all.
Okay, these guys are the
Okay,
merchants.
thought you get out of the city.
Thought's already gone. He ran away.
One.
Good, you get out of the city because you have a minute left.
Can I ask a
We have
question?
5 minutes.
We
Yes,
don't waste
okay.
time.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
These
Now would you
guys
ask the merchants?
are the merchants we
Yes,
saved, right?
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Finally, holy fuck.
Jesus.
Uh,
fuck.
Hold on, I'm just gonna write up the number of money. Okay, 120 there
Oh my
because I had my
goodness.
fucking 10. Okay, so price for medkits, right?
Yep.
Wait, no,
Same price as normal.
Yep. That's 3 drachmi, right? Or what?
No, it's 5 now.
Oh,
Okay,
it's 5
okay.
now? Fuck.
So let's buy.
We need a lot.
Or wait,
Six?
for medkits? Wait, for
Yeah,
medkits? No. Medkits is 15.
And how much
What?
do they heal?
2d10.
2D. Oh, 15? The fuck?
It used to be 3.
Why are
Holy
they so
fuck.
That was St.
Inflation,
Victoria.
man.
That was St. Victoria.
Inflation
It was
is
not-
hard.
It was not
Okay,
that
hold on.
expensive back in
Hold on.
season 1 of this campaign, but
Okay, it's okay. It's okay.
We gotta
guys.
make a decision. We have like 4 minutes.
Let's buy.
Yeah,
Let's
5
buy.
minutes.
Let's buy fucking
You can also buy healing salve, which is 5d2, and it's for 10.
5d2. You say?
Yep, 5d2.
that's a
Yeah,
lot.
let's
That's
buy
a lot
that,
better
let's
for
buy that.
average. Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
buy 3 of them.
If
Let's buy 3 of
we do have extra, Divide has +2 inventory slots.
You buy 3 healing salve. Okay.
3 healing selves. Yeah.
Yep.
If they sell a cheap weapon, can we buy a cheap weapon?
Hold
He
on.
needs a
No!
They
I'm
they have
weaponless.
some daggers.
Thoth is good with
Okay.
daggers.
There we go. We got that. Okay. What's next on the fucking list? The
We need
shopping list.
equipment. We need equipment for this environment.
Canteens. How much are canteens?
Canteens are 3.
Okay, so
Three.
let's.
For an
okay.
empty one, by the way. You'll need to get those filled.
Yep, I
It's
know.
fun.
Okay. So
Okay. So
Oh,
how many
just-
people need canteens?
I have one already.
Okay.
I have
so
one too.
okay. So
I don't know if Divide has one.
You'd have it in your inventory if you had one.
2, 3.
Oh well, then I don't.
Okay, so that's 9. That's 9. So minus 9. We buy
7.
3 of the canteens. Okay.
Just a quick reminder: you need to convince Graph Ivory to bring his cart with you guys, or get
Yep.
the NPCs with you because they have no idea what's going on right now.
Yep.
Oh.
Mana potions are.
If anybody
15.
else wants to do that while they're doing this,
Mana potions are 15, right?
Yeah.
And how much?
15
do they,
for small, 15 for small, 20 for large.
How much does
And
small heal?
How much do they heal? Mana.
Small heals 2d5, large heals 2d10.
Let's get 1.
Okay, so Graph Ivory looks over at Benedict and he says,
minus.
"Can I help you? Can I help you? I'm currently discussing business."
Well, I wanted to talk to these two here. But I guess you're welcome to listen in. We need to go. now. Like pretty
Catherine
soon.
looks over and kind of looks over towards Bayon, and she says, "Oh, that's a Reva." To which Minstrel also looks over and he says, "So, would you be willing to lend us your stagecoach for extra supplies and also to leave?" To which Graf Ivory kind of twitches his nose and he says, "No. Not unless you pay me or you convince me."
How much would you want to be paid?
Okay.
For my services, 50.
Jeez.
50.
Try to convince him first, obviously.
That's a lot of fucking rock. Okay, I'm gonna roll persuasion.
Okay, hold on.
You're not even there with me.
Just let me ask.
Oh
Real quick,
wait,
by
fuck
the way.
you. Right, hang on. I'm coming over. Yeah,
Price for arrows. Price for arrows.
Yeah.
Price for
How many arrows
arrows,
do
I
we
think it's
need?
just 1 for 1.
Okay, one
I
for one.
just gave you
It's
6
1 for 1.
arrows.
It's
Also,
like
it's 5
arrows, but
for
that's
10 arrows.
a lot
It's Drop
little.
me for 10 arrows.
Okay, so let's
50
buy.
seconds! Shiloh sings.
Let's
I
buy
need 50. I need 50
fucking
right now. If
20
we need
arrows.
to go.
Let's buy 20 arrows. So
We got-
minus
okay,
10.
we-
Just
we
roll to
okay.
persuade him at this point.
I'm gonna go for.
Like, say you
I'm gonna
have
roll.
Adrian, and he can study his poison, say like lost blood and their properties if he wants.
Okay. He said 50 seconds, right?
Yeah. Shiloh said
20
that.
seconds!
This could be going
I
better. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I think.
Roll.
that's-
No, wait, that's not the right. 10, 9.
How many arrows did we get,
7,
Kevin?
6.
I got a 5.
I'm paying him. I'm
He
paying
just
him.
shakes
I'm
his head,
paying
by
him.
the way. The NBC has begun running.
I'm paying him.
They gone.
50.
Okay,
we're
you
going
pay
50
him.
drachma.
Okay, they jump onto their coach, and by the way, you watch as Bayon just kind of cracks his neck, and he says, "I think that's enough time." By the way, I know you guys are probably going to be trying to run, but I do want to do one thing before you do. So
Okay.
just forgive me if I do that before I announce your departure. Where is it? I'm just trying to grab something.
How
Found
many
it.
arrows did you buy, Kevin? Because I'm trying to do the math here.
I bought 20 arrows.
Okay. And
Okay.
how much for each arrow?
It was 5 for 10.
I just
Okay.
gave
2
you
for 1.
6 arrows.
So it's
Yes,
so
but
that's
he's gonna
10
lose those over
drachma.
time.
Yeah.
And it could be split between you and him. Anyway.
So,
Yeah.
Benedict, Vide, all you jump onto Graf Ivory's while everyone else jumps into Rin's. As you watch as Bayon begins moving forward. And you watch as he takes out his bow, knocks an arrow, and pulls one back. However, before he does anything else, you watch as, having been silent this entire time, simply watching, you watch as Clara runs forward and raises her staff. Both Shiloh and Bayon turn around at the last moment as she slams her staff downwards, and sand rips upwards into the sky, creating a small sandstorm right in the center of town.
That's, wow.
Oh no, we gotta go.
Okay, we're going.
Let me just show about the radius. That's not the one. What up? Okay, I got a better one. It's about this large.
Dang.
So yeah, about this. However, okay, yep. Clara falls over and is now knocked out.
No.
Out of mana.
Out of character. Very sad moment. In character. We're running, boys.
So as the characters begin turning and moving, you watch as Rin kind of pokes his head out, and he looks over at all of you and he says, "You keep on moving." With that, you watch as he jumps out of the stagecoach,
What? Oh dear.
and he rushes on up into the sand.
Baller.
Wait, did he say that to us?
Yes.
He just told the drivers to just move it.
Oh, okay.
Let me just do some quick success chance rolls that you guys won't be seeing due to the sand, and all that.
Oh dear.
So, boys, by the way, do you guys want to know how much money we had left
How
after
much?
buying that shit?
We have 7
So thing is, I added my 10 drachmi to the pool as well. We have 6 left.
6?
Wait,
Okay,
what?
how much
What?
did we buy? Like, what did we
What?
buy? Like, I know we bought arrows.
Healing, mana,
We bought 3
arrows.
we bought 3 fucking healing thingies, 1 mana potion, 3 canteens, and 20 arrows.
Jeez.
That is the worst rolls I've ever consistently seen. Holy shit. Wow.
That was
like
not-
badass moment.
By some Herculean strength, you watch as Rin begins sprinting out of the fucking sandstorm with Clara on his back. And not too far behind him is a very pissed off Bayon, who is literally
Oh my
sprinting
God.
after him with his spear.
Oh my god,
Guys, get on. Come on, get on.
He's able to run over and he's able to throw Clara inside just as he jumps onto the back, and Bayon, still sprinting after them, begins kind of stabbing at Rin, who kind of jumps away from the spear and continues blocking down Bayon's spear until you're like rushing through the sand dunes, leaving Bayon in the dust.
we barely left in
Now
time.
that-
Oh my
Now
god.
that was fun. Ah.
Everyone okay?
Not her.
Rin points down at the woman and he says,
You're awful people, you know, for leaving such a beautiful thing behind.
It
Didn't
was
grab
kind of
her
her
in
choice,
time.
honestly.
Well, I
And
mean,
I didn't
Julian's
think
the
she'd
only
be
one
coming with
at
us.
that carriage, to be fair.
Yeah. For some reason, nobody else moved over.
Well, everyone else wanted to fucking get Graf to fucking join in.
All right.
by the way, you see Graf's carriage like moving around the side of the village, but they're in the back, but they are coming along. And so Rin kind of looks down over at Julian and he says,
I never got your name, by the way.
Oh, my name is Oliver. Hello.
Your name is Oliver.
Yeah.
That is not the name I heard.
Mm.
My man just come clean at this point.
Well, why are you
Helping us
lying
out,
to
bro.
me?
But
I
Kevin,
am the one who saved your life, and if anything, you owe me as much as I own you.
Julian Shakasta.
The truth finally set free. I don't know if that's your actual last name, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt for the time being. And, well, who's this pretty one?
he gestures over to Clara, who has been, by this point, grabbed by Badir, and Badir is currently checking her right now.
Come
I'll
now,
speak.
you can speak, can't you?
Or is he just talking to Julian? I'm curious. Wait.
No, he's only talking to Julian because Julian's the only other player in the stagecoach with him. Because remember,
Oh.
nobody ran to this one. Just like everybody's cramped in Graf Ivory's one, and every time like they rattle or somebody touches something, Graf Ivory hisses at them.
Wait, what? Wait.
By the
So
way,
everybody-
as you continue rolling down, you
Huh?
see Thoth, who's just kind of hiking through the desert, and Thoth, you turn around and you see the stagecoach is coming your direction.
Oh, hey, the royal carriage.
I hate time limits.
By the way, Rin's stagecoach stops, and Rin pokes out and he says,
Ah, the one who ran off. Please come inside.
Hey, step in.
by the way, as you come in, he just kind of grabs your jacket and almost playfully kind of pushes you against the wall. And at first, you can't tell if he's joking or serious. As Rin kind of turns to look at you and he says,
You're from the Xerxio, aren't you?
Indeed.
I can tell from the hair.
And the abs, right?
Oh my
You watch as he just kind of hooks a finger, pulls your shirt up a bit to kind of look at your abs, and then pulls your shirt down and he says,
And very impressive.
So, by the way, just to make sure, I have 16 arrows now because as we bought 10, and you get the other set of 10. to add to
Did
yours.
we ever get daggers for Thoth?
Okay, so that means
No.
each of us have 60.
We
Didn't
have
have
time.
enough fucking money. And
Yeah, we
also not enough
broke.
time. Also, by the way, right now in fucking Graf's carriage, Adrian's fucking blacked out from exhaustion.
Everything was, like, checking over him.
That actually reminds me, Nick.
Yeah.
Do quivers have a maximum amount of arrows they can hold?
Yes, they do, which is 20. And then you need to start a
Okay.
new stack in your inventory.
Okay.
But anyway, but what is your name? He points over at Thoth.
Some know me as the notorious Albert.
Uh-huh.
Some call me a
Uh-huh.
Renaissance man.
Uh-huh.
How about you?
Oh my god.
Some would call me a Renaissance man ×2.
No, how about
Others
you?
would just...
I was asking your name.
Oh, my name. Well, to give my proper introduction again, I am Renzo Otis, he who owns all.
Renzo Altus. Like I've heard that somewhere.
Of course, I'm famous. I am
Yeah.
one of the best thieves and reavers the world has ever known. And will ever know, I promise.
Mm. Hey, so the Zergshil are actually hosting a banquet soon with a lot of affluent attendees. Could rob them if you
I've
want.
heard bits and pieces. That is something I'll consider. But
Hmm.
before we do that, who's this lovely little one? He points back down over to Clara.
Her name's Clara. I don't know her last name. Just met her.
From the garb, I can tell that she is of the Creech. But I am quite surprised that she decided to assist a bunch of reavers and a bunch of foreigners.
Oh well,
Especially one from the Zergseal.
we kind of did just save her. We're not exactly reavers per se.
Oh no, we're reavers. You,
Oh, yeah.
I do not know what you are yet. I'm quite interested. And who are your friends? I know they're not with us right now, but I find myself quite intrigued over your numbers and your attire, your fancy little accents, and all of the items that you have
Well,
of mine.
it's a funny little story.
Oh
We
my
I
were
love
all in a
stories.
bar. By coincidence. We met.
Mhm.
Have you ever heard of the Black Knight?
No.
No, okay. Anyway, so he gathered us all there and betrayed us
Uh-huh.
on the shore.
Uh-huh.
We were sold into slavery
Uh-huh.
by Durin Blacktongue and Wesley and the Leviathan.
By the way, you're telling the longer you're saying this, the more he's just kind of losing attention because it's not about him.
So we were enslaved and captured. We clawed our way out through the mountains, came back for revenge months later, armed and ready, slaughtered a Leviathan, followed Wesley the Snake here at the Golden Sands. Now he resides at the Xerxil capital. So, we must finish our endeavor.
And this is, of course, all a great play to entertain the great Rinzel Altus.
Yeah,
And of course, this
By
is
the
all
way,
a great play to he's the great Zol Altus.
What? Oh, yes, of course. With that, he just kind of turns away. You don't
Oh my
didn't get
God.
any of that.
How about you? What's your story? Where'd you come from?
Oh, me.
Secret
Well,
for
in this
secret.
case, I must confess that I have seen so much and done so much that the details get a bit muddled for me. But
Sure.
to put it in summary, I was one of the best ravers known to the land. I stole from the Xerxil. I stole from the great kings and queens. I stole from the dragons themselves and their hordes. And then, well, a few years prior, I was betrayed. One of such traitors was that man you saw there, Diane Amuratsov, the Black Dragon.
Should have kicked his ass.
You know,
Then.
oh, I was wanting to. Then a bunch of people decided, you know what? We're going to run away because, oh no, we aren't feeling very good.
Hey, listen, buddy. Next time we're feeling well, we'll help you kick his ass.
You helping
We were
me
on
kick his
our-
ass?
We were
Sir, I will let
on
you
our
know that
dying
I could have
breath.
done it. on my own, blindfolded.
Ooh, I'd love to see it.
Well, maybe we'll soon.
Oh.
But before we continue, you listen to him as he begins breaking out into like thick dragon tongue with the driver, and the carriages begin turning a bit, and you continue rattling on for a while until you finally get to
Scene change.
Middle
some
of
rocky
nowhere.
region. To which the carriages are parked amongst some tall rock spires, and you watch as the Reaver gang gets off the cart and just checks if there's any damages while you guys are also allowed out.
Ah, Julian, you're right. And what about Clara?
She kind of hit the dust for a bit.
Dun. Another one bites the dust.
Hopefully, she'll eventually
When
join
she-
us again.
When she wakes up, we'll have to thank her for helping us out back there.
I love how like we still don't have Dip, even though like Dip's character is supposed to be like taking center stage right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awkward silence.
Is that Big Q or is that just his twin?
Fucking coward.
Badir, could you please grab me my chair? For that, you watch as Badir walks over to one of their carriages, comes back with a chair, sits it on kind of like the sandy, rocky ground, and just Bryn sits down on it. Perfect. So, I have heard your little group name is the Winter Sparrows, and I've gotten a few of your names. We have Albert here, which is the worst attempt at a Xerxil name I have ever heard. And then we have Clara, who is currently knocked quite unconscious. And then we have, to my understanding as well, we have Julian Shikasta. Shitkasta? I don't know how to say it. And I've gotten a rumination over the rest of you. And it appears that you require me to some degree. So, let us get to know each other. I saved your life. You now owe me. I own you. Now we can do business.
So you're saying you think you own us?
There's a difference between think and know.
Oh, so you know.
Yes.
Well, that's kind of.
I hate being a slave.
Oh, slave! No, no, no. I do not participate in the bondage of flesh. I do not participate.
Hold on. First question. The
Mhm.
fuck do you mean by you own us?
Well, in this case, I own your safety. You can wander around in this desert, but I don't think you'll last very long, especially for a scalper like you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he ain't
And
wrong.
now with elaboration, what you said makes a lot more sense.
Yep.
In this case, what I mean by own is quite simple. You see, in my perspective, those who own something own it for two reasons. They either purchased it or they took it. And in this case, since I did not purchase you, since that would imply slaves, I have taken you for your services, for your time, your safety, and also as well, it is an ownership of mutual interest. I own a mutual interest to you, I imagine, and of that we may share a common goal. So I own it, you own the idea just as much, and with that, we stand on a similar ground.
All right.
All right. Okay.
Mm. Mm.
Respectable.
Now,
If you respect me or not, it does not bother me, because in that case, I own my enough respect for myself to fill a swimming pool several times over.
I do have one question. One more.
You can have as many as you want. They'll be mine soon enough once I get them.
Mm.
What the fuck is up with Mr. Alcanaz over there?
Oh, you mean this one? He taps. Is Dipstone not here?
No.
He's still out here.
God damn it.
Oh, fuck.
He's not in the voice call.
Yeah, he's not even the voice. He kind of just taps with the back of his hand Alconus' chest, and he says, "This one right here appeared about a week ago. I think so. Yes, a week or something else of that like. And we made wonderfully fast friends. And so far, with our mutual interests, he wishes to kill me, and I find it quite amusing. So in this case, we've worked out a deal. You don't need to worry about that too much, but as of right now, as I see it, similar to him, we might have a mutual interest, though it's not as personal as the one I have involved with this one.
So he arrived a week ago by himself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He also, as well, has recently lost some fingers. Would you know anything about that?
Lost some fingers?
Oh, yes.
No.
Somebody decided it would be terribly wise to take his fingers from him. And I do not know who it was, and it may be one of my men. I will give that much credence. But in this case, my concern is that somebody thought it prudent to take, well, my property and parts of my property and hack them off and take them for themselves. To which, under that wonderfully foolish perception, I do not exactly abide. So I'm just curious, are any of you hexers?
No.
I am a
No.
demon
Oh.
blood.
Oh, I
but
think that
no.
could be the Mr. Wesley we're after. Quite
Mr.
possibly.
Wesley.
By what?
Interesting.
Why would you need a hexer?
Because it's quite strange that his fingers miraculously disappeared and they were fully healed once we found him. No blood, no scarring. Just imagine your finger gets cut off and it's been about 20 years, and so it looks as bald as a baby's head. That is the right expression, right?
That
I
is.
guess.
It'll
so.
work. I think so.
My point still stands. I cannot abide by this insult, and so I've been quite besides myself over it. Secondary question: do any of you know a person by the name of Han?
No.
No.
Okay, okay.
We don't.
No, I figured that after you said no, so that answers my question all entirely. Well, most of it. But now, what is your little desire here? Because I've been hearing some interesting things from this one. He points over at Thoth. Something about the Zexia.
Oh yeah, that's where
Well,
Wesley went.
Well,
Sim-
yes,
Wesley's
I
there?
heard that, but I do not know who this this Weasley fellow is.
in simple terms, we're after revenge.
Oh, he's an
He's a-
enslaver as well. So you
Yeah,
wouldn't
he's
like
a
him very
slaver.
much.
He's enslaved.
Do
like
not tell
multiple
me what I
guys.
like and what I dislike. I know very well my likes and my dislikes. You're correct, but don't tell me. Now,
Got it.
That
as for your
man,
point of him, a slaver, yeah, that is a concern, and revenge. That is a language I know very, very well. So how did he wrong you?
Enslaved us and tortured
Mm-hmm.
us.
Mm-hmm.
Hurt our friends.
That man right there was there with us.
Mm.
And he fled
Well,
during the mission to take him.
During the one
he looks
moment where
back
we
over
couldn't
up at Elconis and then looks back at you and he says, "Okay, I do not see the issue with that."
during the one moment where he could actually be useful in taking down Wesley and help us, he
Mm-hmm.
deserted us
Mm-hmm.
and
Left us to
caused us
die.
to nearly die.
We almost did.
Almost.
Only by a miracle that we survived.
Mm. Yet here you are, with your life so intact, something you own, something you can benefit off of. And I completely understand the desire for revenge. I want it, O'Connor wants it, you clearly want it against several people, similar to me and him. But in this case, as I see it, I cannot allow that, and I cannot abide by that. So,
Won't
if you
allow
wish
us
to establish
revenge.
some agreement between you and him for any sort of repercussion, that is something you can work out. But if you want to take that by force,
Then
I
we'd be
really
forced
must insist
to.
you reconsider.
Well, it's not just a game of revenge, it's also clearing our names. Because we're wanted all
Okay.
throughout Adeilheim of him. So we kinda gotta bring him
And I
back.
am wanted all across the Golden Sands.
Yeah, but that's badass.
And are
Ours
you
is just
saying it is
false.
not? Are you saying that yours is not badass?
No. Ours is for, like, shit we didn't do.
Well, then why not embrace it then? Say you did do it.
I don't know, we kinda wanna go back there.
Uh, I suppose that carries some weight. At least some truth. But as I said, I cannot just allow you to take your revenge with what is mine. Because if you try to take what is mine, I'm most certainly going to take more from you than you will from me.
We don't plan to.
Good.
Thank
So
you
this issue is
very.
resolved then, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still, will there be any point where you see yourself letting, what does he go by now, Yusuf Alkanaz go? Or any point where we could challenge him to a duel to the death, preferably?
To the death?
This is a
What?
death.
No.
Yeah.
you have some balls. I admire that. I admire that. But in this case, you misunderstand. Let's say that you have something precious to you, a life truly worth something. Would you be willing to let that go? Especially to people you do not know and people who insist that this is in the name of revenge, that this is in the name of clearing their name. Well, I may be sympathetic to your cause. He is mine, and he will remain mine.
Fine.
Unless, of course, you wish to take him, of which that can be arranged.
Don't.
But that happened.
Would you like to see?
Um,
No.
not right now. Maybe when we're arrested.
I give you permission to get your rest then. I don't want you all exhausted and wasting away.
Fair shit.
Let's not try something stupid either.
Or do I admire that way? I've heard from most of you. I've not heard from that one. He points over at Vide.
No one's heard of me nowadays.
Oh dear.
And what are your thoughts, my little friend?
I'm just a friend.
He kind of, you watch as he kind of looks you up and down, stands up, like kind of shimmies next to you, puts his hand to where your head is, and then raises up to his head, and then continues doing this a few times and says, "I believe little is the right adjective." With that, he just turns around and walks to his chair.
Really gonna let him do that to you?
I mean,
Jesus.
Okay then. That was just slightly rude, but okay, I guess.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Listen here.
Okay, but we should all. Today's been a crazy day. I think that we should all get some rest. We were already permitted rest, so I think we should take it.
Yeah.
If we don't take this rest now, who knows when we'll next be able to rest our heads.
Yes, and also Alva is deafened, so.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed. And then been awkwardly standing there, like, yeah, okay, just like, nodding her
Yeah.
head slowly, like, okay.
Yep. So I just go limp body and I sleep. I just
Now?
collapse
Same.
yeah, I just collapse like a dead Skyrim
Maybe we should
character.
set like a fucking campfire first.
For a
Oh no,
moment.
we don't have any wood, do we?
No,
Shame.
no. It's
No.
still
It'll get
the
cold
sun
at
is
night.
still. Yeah, so the sun is still up,
The
so
thing
I'm
is,
just gonna ragdoll.
hold on. The thing is, rope is flammable.
True. Rope fire?
That is
Oh God,
true.
Kevin.
Rope fire?
Infinite
Yeah.
news, boys.
The infinite noose is kind of busted,
It's
yeah.
only gonna have to coil the fire
I'm
though.
back.
Welcome back.
Hey, what time is it in game right now?
It's about like a bit past noon-ish.
Oh really? Not very late then.
By the
Not
way,
too late now.
fucking Adrian's just gonna kind of tap Castellan on the shoulder, and
She glances over. By the way, before we do that, I didn't actually hear what Vide said in response to the comment I made.
Oh, if I didn't say anything, you just went with it.
Okay,
Yeah,
you're Captain Cassie.
so now that we're finally out of, well, some hectic shit, you two doing all right? And he looks at Minstrel as well.
I am doing fine besides the heat stroke. Personally, I would have preferred to stay in the shadows upon agreed, but as long as it was for a good cause. It was for a good cause, right? He says over to Castellan, who just kind of snorts. It's fine. I personally.
Yeah, sorry about that, Minstrel. It was either be nerfed in a fight or pull you out.
I don't
Minstrel,
understand this term nerfed, but alright.
Well, you know it's nerf for nothing.
Forget.
as long as you two are alright. Relief seems
I believe we
appropriate.
are correct. To which Castellan just kind of slowly nods her head whilst like kind of pressing her hand into her bag where Durin's skull is. She then looks up over to Bryn, who's currently kind of chatting with some of his men, kind of laughing about with them, and says, Bryn. To which he looks over. You know the sands well, I take it. To which Bryn kind of nods and he says, I know them like the back of my hand. If my hand was very large. Would you happen to know where one of the old crypts are? To which Rin kind of considers that for a moment. He says, I may know the location of a few, but as of right now, there's no way to get to them unless you wish to go through the border.
And that be an issue going through the border?
Yes, because they can scalp us as they want when it comes to price, and maybe even quite literally scalp us depending on how they feel.
Oh no.
They don't have anything that can cancel magic, right?
To my knowledge, no. But, well, if you would really like to know, Bayon is technically the head of the local border prince's guard, and the border prince himself is quite a nasty, traitorous fellow. Not somebody you want to trust.
Sound like you have a personal relation with him.
I did. He was one of the men who betrayed me.
Oh.
Wow, you really had a party full of like snakes back in the day.
And just like snakes, they threw me into the viper nest. But I survived, as you can see. And I'm all the stronger for it.
I see.
But as for my own intentions, I do wish to get through the border. And then I might as well just pick on the cross preach caravans for a time. I think I could get some easy pickings off of them. I suppose the Zexiel are another sufficient option, but I do not know if if right now would be the best time. I'm still gathering some resources for Mariner excursions. I'll let you decide which your course of action is. I already know what mine is. With that, he
Fair
just kind of
enough.
leans back and continues chatting with his men.
Okay, out of game, do I know when the banquet is, or do I just know it's happening?
Nope. You just know it's happening. You don't know when because Shiloh didn't get to that part.
Oh, damn.
So, what is the
Well,
party's kind of thought process / plan right now?
Sleep.
I mean,
Yeah.
of course, get
And
some rest, but like,
dormir.
but I mean, besides getting rest, I mean, Castellan wants to at least get some sort of rest for Darren, and Thoth is interested in the Zixiel.
I'm not. Just want to kill Wesley.
Well, I know, but like we kind of have to. We kind of have to go there if he's gonna be there. And since Shiloh's there, I'm not sure like
But
how we're gonna
everyone's
do that.
there.
Everyone is there. Yes,
Yeah.
everyone is there.
I love the two Thoths.
Yeah, me too.
Yes,
It's
there's
my
two
clone.
Thoths.
Me and my
Yes,
bro.
that's terrifying.
Thought 1 and
Two
thought 2.
bros chilling on a D&D map 5 feet apart because they're not gay.
Oh my god.
Delete the icon and
And
the icons. Yeah, but he still persists.
also we have Big Q here, or like Alcanaz, who's also here. And
He's in a
to be fair,
vegetative state.
Yeah, he's in a
I'd like to
vegetative
talk
state.
to him and see like what happened.
That's
At least
hard
like try.
without the
Yes,
player.
we're not going to hurt him. That's not okay. And Ren says no. Ren doesn't want us to. So I just want to talk with like Alcanaz and see what's
Oh,
going on.
Adrian would
He
be
hurt
blasting the
us.
shit out of him if Rin wasn't, protecting him.
Orkana's hurt us. He almost got us killed because of what he did.
I say that we at least get some rest first. I mean, we're all in pretty bad shape.
If I died because he didn't
Correction.
because he didn't.
Correction, Olive, you.
Vi, do not. It is wise for you to go sit down. Anyway.
I'm fine. If anyone in the party is actually somewhat battle ready, it's me.
Yeah, with your 1 mana.
There's no need for that right now.
He's
Yeah,
he's
1
not
mana,
ready.
but almost full health. I know you're not talking. No mana have an ass. No health have an ass.
I have some mana.
I
No
have
health
full
having
mana.
ass.
But you hurt yourself to use
No health
it,
having
so.
I'm gonna just go check on Clara a bit. Jesus.
No, I don't know.
I'm going
Clara's
to go
just
to
passed out.
fucking
She
bed.
is just completely
Me too.
knocked out.
Oh.
I'm going to fucking bed. I had to carry the fucking bitch ass Cassie through the entire desert,
Oh, shut the fuck up. Anyways,
bitch.
Benedicta just looks down at Clara. She's I'm surprised she came with
Yeah,
us.
she's just completely knocked out. She used a lot of mana. Like a
Oh my
lot.
god. Well, Ben's just gonna sit right next to her then.
Well, it was weird
Rest
that
up.
Rin grabbed her, wasn't it now?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna continue the screening with Graph Ivory.
Oh my god.
Okay, so Graph Ivory just kind of looks up at you and you watch as he just kind of reaches down under into like some place, comes out with the clipboard, flips through a few pages, and says, "Now, do you have any difficulty peeing?
No.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Do you have any difficulty getting an erection?
No.
Oh
That happens all
god.
Do
the
you have
time.
any? Do you have any? All right. Do you have them even at even at moments you do not feel such a desire?
No.
All right." And he just kind of continues on like this.
Oh my god. Oh,
I'm
Ben's
fucking
going up the
he doesn't get the surprise morning wood.
Oh my god. Hi, Castellan. You doing okay?
She kind of glances over at you and she shrugs and she says,
Oh, wait, shit. I'm sorry. I meant to
Fine.
move right over with Ben. God damn it.
"I am fine. Merely unhappy with my performance during that fight. But when there's a battle, you tend to learn."
Oh, I'm thankful that you're alright. Hadrian was the one who carried you.
I'm aware.
Hell.
Although, where the fuck is Adrian? Oh, there he is. Took me a second.
He's fucking passed out.
Yep. My
Yep.
man is
And
asleep. Amir.
and Julian and Thoth were able to keep you stabilized until we got some help from this gentleman over here. I don't know his name yet, but
I
well,
believe he calls himself Graph Ivory if you're talking about the alchemist.
okay.
You currently hear him like going through a checklist with Thoth.
What? Ben looks over in confusion.
By the way,
pure
the
confusion.
next thing
What
he
the
asks
fuck?
Thoth to do is jog for 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, sure. Definitely can.
Well, Castellan, I'm thankful that you're still up, and please get some rest. You deserve it.
She nods her head as she just kind of crosses her arms and leans back against the nearby rocks.
Can Vide go talk to her now?
Ooh,
She's
I'm gonna.
falling asleep.
She's asleep. I'm interacting NPCs right now.
You can talk to Thoth
So if you
running
want to do
around.
that with me, you can.
I would. I don't. I'm not sure if I'm great. I'm not sure if I'm
I
great.
heard your name. I heard your name's Graph Ivory.
He just kind of looks at you and he just, once again, his kind of mustache twitches a bit as he says, "Yes."
Well, hello. And I see that you have
No,
Or
it's not
my
under my bed. It's, your plushies are on the floor, dude. And the
we
bathroom.
have Thoth. We have him running around. Looks just a Thoth.
Yes, I do.
Is there any reason why? I mean,
Are you questioning me?
I'm curious.
He just kind of raises his glasses a bit, showing two very small eyes, and he just kind of blinks at you for a moment, then lowers his glasses again, and he says, I am a doctor. This is what we do. I do not believe I have to explain that, but I guess I do.
Cool. Just slowly backs away. Just okay.
He just kind of watches you like a hawk as you move.
Goes back to
What a
Claire.
productive conversation.
Okay, I don't think he wants to talk to me.
Be more interesting.
By
Leave
the
me alone.
way, this
Yep.
is probably the perfect time to discuss the whole thing about, all right, the shit we bought, whose inventory it's going into.
Yeah,
Okay.
actually, take this as an opportunity to do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I got the 10
Right.
arrows and
Currently,
So hold on. Okay, we have 3 canteens. That's going to me, Thoth, and Vide, I think.
I
Yeah.
already have one, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone
That
else
is
here
correct.
has one.
So all 3 of us have to add a canteen to our inventories. Hold on.
the laughs because Vide has 12 slots because haha +2.
All right, and then there is 1 mana potion. Who should get that?
How much mana does it
I feel
heal?
like you utilize mana the most personally,
Yeah.
Vide's
so
0.
I think you should keep that.
Me?
Yeah. Keep
Yeah.
your mana pushing on you.
Okay. Yeah, and I fucking doesn't really matter if I get nausea anyway, so yeah. Sure.
Yeah,
Hold on.
you just keep
Vide's
blasting
got enough
anyway, so
health
yeah.
to last him a little bit.
Well, you guys are getting into a long rest, so that's not, all that's going to be healed up after the long rest.
Mana
Yeah.
potion. Okay, and then we have. Hold on.
That
Save.
should definitely.
There we go. And 20 arrows.
I take.
I already
Yeah.
edited my. I already edited my.
Yeah, I
my
already did
corp,
too.
my quiver.
So I have a total of 16 now, and he has I don't know how many he has.
20.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there are the 3 healing, whatever the fuck Nick said the second word
Salve?
was?
Salves.
Salves.
Salve. Yeah, salve.
Oh. Okay.
How do you spell that?
SALVE.
Could I hold on to one?
Sure.
Could
You got
you
perked
hold
a
on?
lot,
Yes, you
yeah.
can.
And let's give 2 to Thoth.
Okay. Yeah. Oh fuck! I'm sorry, I'm dropping my shit. Healing. One. Okay. And how much money do we have left? Like 6?
6, and I put like 10 of my own drachmae into the pool, so I'm keeping that.
Yeah.
That's fine. I am broke.
By the way, Badir begins walking to camp, and she just watches as Thoth is like sprinting around in a circle, and she just kind of watches him for a bit, and then just kind of like walks through a circle, makes him not to be hit by him.
Interesting.
She just kind of checks on each of your little groups of people as she's walking through.
Huh. Okay.
But you guys can continue your little decision making while she's just
Yeah.
checking each pod of people.
But yeah, is that it?
What was the
So-
max amount of inventory slots we have? Just question.
10.
That's
Okay, yeah,
not-
I have. Okay, that means. So for me,
No
that's 12.
offense.
I only have 8.
So guys, no offense. I do well. Thoth does heal more, but it doesn't seem like Thoth gets hurt a lot. That seems to be a thing for some reason.
Yeah, but the thing is,
He got a plus.
first of
He
all,
has a
last
bonus.
session,
Oh,
but also we should try to make the
then,
most
yeah.
out of our heals as we can,
is
since
true.
we don't get a lot of them.
That is true.
Yes.
I don't
Holy
have a
shit,
weapon,
we got
so I can just be the
expensive.
healer. Support
Yeah,
bitch.
the thing is, we don't have a weapon for Thoth. I'm giving my sword to. Okay, I'm giving
Wait,
my sword to
Thoth, you don't
Cleric
have a
Shogun.
weapon?
Goddammit.
No.
He doesn't. That's why we asked for a dagger. Like he needs a dagger. He needs a weapon.
My weapons were stolen by fucking elf bitch.
Hey.
Then
Like you have the
okay.
teleporting dagger, and that's it.
I don't think that counts
But
as a
that's not
weapon.
considered.
That doesn't count
Yeah.
as a weapon. That counts as a trinket.
Okay, then so since I do have arrows now, I'm gonna let you hold on to the giving blade for now.
The
Thoth?
giving blade?
Yeah,
It
because
is
then
when
you
if you
can
deal
wait
7
both.
damage with it, you heal somebody for how much did we agree on? 3?
3, yeah.
Yeah.
In a 3 grid range.
Which
Okay.
that can also be yourself.
Yep.
How many people can you choose to heal?
One.
Only
It's
Oh,
not a
one.
choose thing. It's an
Okay,
AOE.
not bad, not bad.
I thought it was an AOE.
Yeah, and
It
the
doesn't-
thing
No,
is
it's
you can use
a no,
both
it's
knives
no,
at
it's
the
a
same
one target.
time.
And it doesn't
Single target.
consume mana, so yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
good. Thank you. I will use
Yeah.
this giving blade to give back to the people.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
You sound very heroic. Thank you.
Very
By the way,
heroic.
as you say that, you just watch as freaking Badir takes a double take and she says, "If you want to give to the people," she offers out a hand.
Oh my god.
I'll give back with my blood.
You
I
give
can offer
her,
some
you give
blood.
her a vial of your blood, and she just kind of looks at it for a moment, and she says, "I do not know what you're into, but okay." With that, she just kind of like still kind of strangely looks at it, as she just kind of confusingly puts it into like her pocket.
Use
Like,
it
don't-
when
don't
it.
question it.
Use it when you need it most.
Yeah.
She just kind of looks at you again, raises an eyebrow, and then shrugs.
Don't question it. Don't question it.
Don't drop it, or else you might die. I'm serious.
Interesting.
Weird stuff happened.
Does everybody have? Does everyone feel all right, like with the stuff they have?
Yeah.
I was only concerned about my health and mana, but if we're having a long rest, I got no problem.
I would have
Yeah.
definitely liked to spend. Well, we don't have any more money, but I would have definitely liked to get more equipment
Yeah.
that would help us with the heat strokes, other than just
Yeah, like cloaks or something.
Well, like
Yeah.
I can, for example, wrap my scarf around my head, but that's not really
Like
going to do much.
I can just give Adrian's cloak as well to somebody.
Yeah.
Vide also has his
You're a
cloak.
scav, so you should probably
Minstrel.
Oh, he has the
No, I-
stone, so he's
Minstrel.
fine.
No, Kukla, I have the temperature stone. You keep
Oh,
forgetting
right.
that.
Yeah, right.
You should totally
about
give. You could give your cloak to Minstrel. I mean, he's still.
Well,
think he needs
yeah,
it.
I literally did that, like
Yeah.
last session. He still has it, I'm pretty sure.
She looks over.
Okay, Thoth's done
He does.
running.
Okay, well, so then he should be all right for a bit.
Ivory nods and he says, "And how are you feeling?"
A bit tired, but not the worst.
All right. Now, you are going to be getting approximately 8 hours of sleep from this moment, and I'm going to wake you on the dot.
Oh, sounds good. Fucking falls down.
You just fall down right in front of the stagecoach, and he just kind of looks down at you, and then just snorts as he just closes the doors to his little carriage.
Well, the sand is soft.
It gets everywhere though.
Yeah.
Vide has slept in worse.
Well, guess we
Like
rested.
like a bantha.
So what is each person doing, if anything, before they rest?
Yeah, I stabbed everybody.
Vide's just gonna
Shut
take
the
one
fuck-
real quick on his arrows.
I'm going
I'm
to
just-
call in German reinforcements.
Did I say something wrong?
Sure. What's Vad doing?
Did I say something wrong, Benedicti? You just
No, I was reacting to Julian. But...
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Vi just takes a little quick count of zeros. Also, if needed, Vi can keep watch.
They have a lot of guys on
Ben-
watch right now.
Yeah, you should. They have like 20 reavers. You should just
Yeah.
rest.
Yeah.
Unless you're
Ben-
watching
Ben-
against them.
Yeah. I honestly, the Reavers, I don't trust them to steal from us.
Okay, I would love to do that, but also then there's a problem of I would also really like Vi to take a rest, because baby has literally 0 mana. Not 1, not 4.
hold
He
on,
has
hold on.
literally
Yeah.
0.
I think if they
Your
wanted our
ability is nice
shit,
here.
they would have just fucking slaughtered us, my boys.
And plus, yeah.
Hmm.
Ben's just gonna look around a bit and then pass out. Just
Because,
looks around
like,
a bit, pass
think,
out.
think about it this way: there's a group of injured people who can't really fight right now, and if you want their shit, you could easily fucking just slaughter all of them right now. I think they just do that if they wanted our shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Like how Badir's just watching us. She's like, okay, interesting party, cool.
She kind of walks through again, and then just kind of sits about over here, still watching all of y'all.
Damn, you're back! I'm looking around.
Yeah, he's back.
Dip, get on roll 20.
I'm on roll 20.
Yes, he is. So the night passes by mostly unceremoniously, and in the morning, as you guys wake up, the first thing that happens is water gets dumped on Thoth's face. Wake up! Up! Up!
Max.
Uh-oh.
Max.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's dead. Great.
No, he's here. He's here.
Water's dumped in Thoth's face.
Oh. Has it already been 8
Oh.
hours?
Crap Ivory leans over and he says, "Get up."
Okay.
You watch as he takes out a needle, hits it a few times, and he says, "How do you feel about needles?"
I don't really care.
He stabs you as you're saying this,
Okay.
and he draws blood. After a moment, he takes some of it and he says, "I'll be experimenting with this. You don't die." With that, he just goes back into his stagecoach.
I'm going to go die.
No.
Wanders
You watch
off.
as he pokes his head. You watch as he pokes his head out, and he brings out a spray bottle and he spritzes you with it.
Hey.
Your character now begins slowly levitating into the air,
Oh.
and now you just kind of slowly float around in random directions like you're stuck in a bubble.
I'm gonna sleep while I'm flying or floating.
That must
And
be a
Ben
very
just
comfortable
It's
sleep,
no, you
actually.
can't really sleep during this. It just feels like weightless and really, really strange.
Okay, so
And then
thing
just-
is,
Can I try to propel myself by spinning?
No, but hold on. Thing
Go
is,
ahead. Well, okay. Yep.
Thing is, first, Adrian gonna pull out the noose, cut off a
Okay.
section, and
Yep.
then he gonna make Thoth to a balloon.
No.
He's gonna
And Ben
do
just
what?
walks out.
I'm gonna tie a fucking tie a knot around like his waist or his foot or something.
Yeah.
So he's my balloon.
Okay, cool. So now you got a Thoth balloon.
Yes.
Oh my
Congratulations,
God.
balloon.
Well,
He's not really
Benedict,
floating that far off the ground, so your rope is just kind of like hanging there limply, more like he's like a floating dog.
Yes.
Benedict awake. She walks out, sees what's happening. Adrian, what are you doing? What happened to you? Why does this always happen to us?
I have a Thoth balloon.
That is something you shouldn't be proud of.
Vide wakes up, looks at what's going on, then goes back to sleep.
Wait. Did you put the infinite noose around Thoth?
His,
I
ankle.
cut off a section of the infinite noose around and put it on fucking Thoth's foot. Now I have a Thoth balloon.
Off balloon, let's go.
I wish you
Thoth
would have put it
balloon, let's
around
go.
the neck because that would have been
I
funnier.
don't
But
like.
okay.
I don't like how
No.
you joke item
Well, he
has
wouldn't
become.
die. He'd just float along with the rope anyway.
Anyways.
I don't like how useful this joke item has become.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
So, let's get to the actual important thing.
Oh boy.
Hi, Alcanis.
I can't move.
What do you mean? What do you mean you can't move? You have control of the token.
Stuck in the sand, man.
I can't move.
I'm literally looking at it. It says Big Q has control over this token.
I can't move.
You gave it to me.
Oh, why is it
Okay.
for you? What the fuck? Okay, there we go.
owns Big Q.
That is
Oh no.
scary.
Now try that one.
Oh hell yeah.
Hey Nick, can I own Rin Sultan or whatever his name was again?
Sultan?
No. Something Soul, whatever.
Renzol Oldest.
Yeah, Rin Soul Altus, that was his name. I want to own him now.
You can talk to him about that.
Oh my god. Okay, anyways, yes, what about Q?
Oh, by the way, I'm just gonna let you know, Mendigo disappeared with the night.
That's
No.
creepy.
Damn the
Anyways.
other party.
Ben looks over at Q.
Can someone wake up mine? Mine is sleeping.
Oh, you live.
And wait, Alcanis, that's oh my gosh, you can actually talk. Wait, hold on. She just stays a good distance away. Okay, you're here, we're here, but you can't.
I'm here.
Yes. Okay. First off, how are you doing? Gestures to your hand.
Hands.
Your
Lovely.
hand.
Just lovely.
Hey, Adrian, can you pull me over to what they're doing?
How many fingers are they
Fine.
missing?
Okay, and
Two fingers each
Alcanis,
on both my
Alcanis.
right and my left hand. No longer do I have a pinky, nor do I have a middle finger. So no, I can no longer flip people off.
Okay.
By the way, Castellan walks over and just shakes Vide a bit before slowly continuing walking over to the edge of this.
Okay.
Small
Now,
price to pay.
we were told by Rin, you came here a week ago. Now tell what happened. You left us. What happened? Why?
I have priorities.
Okay, what's your priority?
Well, you see, I have a little certain something going up here. He taps his head. A certain something which I don't fucking know.
But
You see,
we can hear a lot of
Oh,
background.
you see, when a lot of people you ask them, "Who are you?" They say their name, right? I don't say my name, and it's not out of secrecy. No. It's not out of me trying to be vague.
Wait.
It's because I don't fucking know.
Vide. We're hearing a shitload of background noise.
I'm muting him.
Hang on a minute.
Mute yourself.
No, it's the glitchy mic again. Hang on.
Okay.
It only happened for him whenever other people were talking, so it's the audio from his headset going to his mic.
Okay.
Yeah, static. That shit.
No, but Dip, continue.
You see, somebody, who are you? They say their name, perhaps where they're from. I only have one of those. Where I'm from. What's my name? No, I'm asking you, what's my name? Who am
A
I?
rotten rat bastard, that's what you are. Castellan calls from the background.
Oh, thank you.
Amazing.
I'm absolutely pleased. Well, you see, I don't know. For the life of me, I can't tell you. Not because I'm trying to be vague or trying to be secretive. I just don't know. Where I grew up, I don't know. Who I was with, I don't know. I don't remember the faces. I just remember one fucking name.
Doesn't
One
matter.
singular name. Yusuf Al-Atmani. That fucking name, that's the only thing that's keeping me attached here. I'm trying to find more. Trying to find what happened here. He knocks on his head. For the life of me, I can't tell if I'm a human or a fucking machine. So, I ask you, when a man doesn't know who he is, where he's from, what he is, don't you think that's going to be a bit on the priority list?
A little.
Matters.
Bit, but
Maybe just a smidge.
do you at least remember?
I just remember
what
a
y'all
name.
went through? Just
I remember you. For the life of me, I can't forget. For the life of me, I can't forget you. Honestly.
I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but okay.
I think it's a bad thing.
Okay.
Now you see, I know me doing this whole bye all of a sudden isn't exactly the.
Saying
I'm gonna be
goodbye
fucking.
is a very nonchalant and sugar-coated way to say it.
Well, you see, I like my words a bit extra sweet. Now,
You deserted us like a coward.
You didn't
I
think
had-
you could have waited like
There's
10
no
more
like
minutes?
a coward to that. You are a coward. You're Castellan call out again.
Well, I am a coward. I want to know what I am,
Could
who
have
I
at least
am. I saw an
told us.
opportunity.
You could have waited 10 minutes until
10
the fight's
minutes.
over. And
10
we would have
minutes.
come here
Why
anyway.
should I have waited? Why do I need you to find out who I am? Why?
We don't care about who
Well,
the
do you
fuck
think this is a
Let's go one at a time. So, Kev, you say your thing, then Vide say your thing.
All we care about is the fact that you left 10 minutes before the one time you could finally be useful.
Well, you
That's
see.
not very nice to say.
Well, you see, the whole killing, whatever who you're killing. What was the fucker again?
Leviathan.
Leviathan.
And
No, Leviathan's
Wesley.
dead.
Wesley.
I saw the Leviathan die. I saw the Leviathan die.
Wesley.
And that was what Wesley. That's your thing.
It's
I
your
was never
thing
told to
too.
kill Wesley. What do you mean my
It's
thing?
your thing.
You all go after
Literally
him after.
enslaved by him.
I'm enslaved by Lady January. Correct. She told me kill the Leviathan. Leviathan's dead. What else do I have to do?
Wesley.
Lady January doesn't enslave?
She I got a contract with my
Wesley-
name written on it.
Wesley likely still owns your contract, or at least
You
backups of that.
literally said you wanted her to keep the contract. She said that if you want to, she would
Yeah.
grant it, but you said no.
What's your point?
One
I'm not
moment.
against the fact that I have a
That's
contract.
not enslavement.
You're not a slave.
Hold
moron.
on.
Hold on, everybody. Calm down a little bit.
Alkanas. We may have killed one Leviathan. There's another.
Oh, let me take a wild guess. He is the mastermind behind all of this crap.
Wesley.
Yeah, that's what I said. So you're telling me that
cut
little
out.
shit was the. So you're telling me that little shit was the target.
He was the target, and now he's made a new Leviathan.
By the way, before you continue, you hear Rin's voice call it saying, "But for his contract, did it say the Leviathan or did it say Wesley?
The Leviathan.
Then, and does this Weasley fellow go by the name of the Leviathan? And does this Weasley fellow go by the name of the Leviathan?
No.
Then, as I see it, his contract's done. He's a slave no more, free to make his choices, free to do as he will."
If I recall correctly, he didn't even help in that Leviathan fight him itself.
I was near dead. What do you expect me to do?
We were all nearly dead.
Alkanas,
Yes.
Alkanas, look at me.
I'm looking at you. Yes, you're standing here in front of me.
Yes.
Now look at me.
No,
All right.
shush.
Oh my
No,
god.
wait.
You're always a good man, Mr. Thoth. You are a great man, honestly.
Oh,
I
really?
knew it. His name. I know his name was not Aladdin or whatever it was. You hear Ren mutter over to Badir.
How can I?
Oliver.
Albert.
How can I? When the Leviathan fight happened, everybody was down. I saw Adrian, saw Vi, everyone was down. You too, and we barely took out the Leviathan.
And he was taken out. Wesley was not in my contract. And after the objective was done, what do you expect me to do? I had priorities.
You abandoned the rest of us.
Abandon. I had no code to go by. It wasn't my duty. My duty, or at least to me, figure out who I was. Figure out who I was is my objective. Objective.
Yet there you
What's
stand, willing to throw the rest of your party. Yet there you stand, willing to throw the rest of your party under the bus for your own objectives.
They were my party out of circumstance, not out of choice, mind you. You see, they can be their own party. Truly, they can. However, I myself, my objective isn't exactly in line with yours. You go after Wesley. I have something else entirely here.
Vi
Call it
turns around
conflict
and
of
leaves. This
Call it conflict of
conversation
interest or what? Well, it's meaningless because you can't get a point.
No, it's meaningless because you're beyond reason. I'm done.
You're beyond your reason. I am not indebted. What should I have done for you?
Should have
What?
told us.
And you
Could
could
have
have at
told
least
us.
I'll
told
let the
us.
rest.
You could
You
at
could have
least give
told
us
us
a
Told
where
you.
warning.
And what would have changed?
Might have
What would have
helped
changed? I would
you.
not have stopped leaving. Helped me. Helped me. Why? Why would you have helped me? Why?
Oh no.
Because you're part of the party? How about that? Think
Well,
about that for
then
a
Because
second? No,
Because
you didn't.
you mean he was under the thumb of some random woman? He's his own free man, and now he's with me. And I think that me and him will get far more swimmingly along than this.
You see, Rin, I don't know if I should call my employer or master.
You can call me
or
a target. I don't mind.
All right, target. That fits. You see, we have a mutual goal. Me and him see an interest that we both want, and by the end of it, we might be opposed to each other, but in the meantime, we want the exact same thing, the exact same way. So,
What is that?
what? We want their fucking revenge.
You want revenge against who?
You see, you know how I told you I'm a mercenary and all that dandy
Yeah.
shit. Former at least.
Mhm.
Most mercenaries don't go on their own unless they want suicide on their fucking checklist. Now,
I would
I was part of
know.
a group. Yeah, of course you would. You know, I was part of a group. Pretty dandy, tight-knit group. Almost a family. Each and every single one of them gone. You see, it does something to a person. It does something to a motherfucker. So when I tell you that I kind of don't remember that much, that I kind of don't see that much. I only know tidbits, fractions of what fucking happened. And when I tell you that it gnaws at me ever since that fucking day, and I've just been trying to find an answer. I went to Adeilheim trying to at least maybe find some form of connection. Did we leave something at Adeilheim? Did we pass by it? I don't fucking know. So when I come back, after I deserted you, as far as you can say, after I deserted you, I found Rin. I wanted to kill him. Because you see, it wasn't the people who I'm hunting who killed them. It was the rat bastard himself, Rin's oldest. You might be saying,
Ren raises his hand and does a bit of a wave.
I'd be saying, why the fuck are you working with a fucker who took your friends and near family's lives? Well, he's a bit like me. Over here, he knocks his head. He doesn't really remember. I might be saying, well, how the fuck can you trust that?
Mm-hmm.
He could have killed me the moment he saw me. He would have known that I was part of that group. He saw my face that day. Why let me live? Why even give me a chance to talk?
Hmm.
So here I ask you. I'm willing to at least assist you in whatever it is you're doing, Wesley or not. I'm willing. But let me tell you this. I have my priorities, and you have yours.
If you're
Wow.
willing to throw us under the bus for your priorities, why should we work with you?
You mean
Okay,
throw us
but
under the bus? The
how-
objective was gone. Done. Leviathan was dead. A corpse.
Do you
Not
know
not
your
until
memories
not
are even
before you
real?
left. No, but
Say again?
Do you know your memories are even real?
That's the question. If they aren't real, then what happened? They're just more questions. If they aren't real, why aren't they real? If I don't remember, why can't I remember? If I do remember, then why is that? It's more questions. Questions. Give me an answer. A dozen questions come with it.
Well, my question is, why do you care so much?
Wouldn't you care if you forgot everything?
Not really.
I think
Then
I
you
care.
a lot of us
may
would care.
indeed.
this is starting to sound like one of White's slice of life manga.
Oh my
What?
God.
I hate this party sometimes.
Actually, that does remind me. I'm going to take a quick tea in on this. Thank you for reminding me, Kuklo. I would like to politely request people to stop bringing up shit that Vide has accidentally done in the past or stuff like that, just because Vide has also requested that. So please, just quick reminder not to. Thank
no,
you.
no, no,
And I
that wasn't.
continue soon.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Like, I know I fuck up, but like, leave it be.
Wait, did you bring up a manga? I was just joking.
I don't know.
Anyway,
It's just like mid role play, not like the greatest time.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair.
yeah.
Anyway, continue.
I'm willing to put aside any form of, well, not me. I'm not the person that's supposed to be putting aside anything. I'm not asking you to do so. You have more than enough right to fucking want me hung. But here's the thing. Let me do what I have to do, and I will show no resistance. Let me see what I have to see, remember what I have to remember. Then I will come to you, hands behind my back, neck exposed.
That's not your call.
That's his, and he points to fucking Rin.
Well, see, after we finish our objective, hopefully, dragons will, me and him are going to have a little spar. A little spar. For
To the-
all.
To the death. Or no.
By the time, let's say that, yeah. By the time, if I were to be, how can I say this to you? If I were to be giving myself to you, offering my own death, it wouldn't be because he wouldn't allow it. It'd be because he wouldn't be there to allow it. He
Oh
wouldn't
no!
be there.
In this case, your life is mine to decide, and ultimately, I want it, if we're going to have any form of conclusion, for it to be between you and me once we are done.
Understood? No. I believe I talked enough.
If you're not gonna help us take down Wesley, instead go
No,
on your
I
own.
said
You're
I
not.
will assist you. I said I'm
But
willing to. I'm willing to lend a hand, even more than a hand if needed. But I want you to understand. In the end, my objective is different from yours. I'll help yours. I'll help you in yours. Maybe I'll even die for yours. But here's the thing. My
Going to
end
die
goal.
for theirs. Ren chimes in again.
Yes.
Wait.
Yes, Ren.
What did he say? What did he say?
He said, "You're not going to die for their cause."
All right, understood, Rin. Understood. I won't fucking die. But here's the gist. I'm willing to help, even. Well, I'm not expecting any form of warm welcome, but even attempt to fit the role that I've left. But here's the thing: my end goal is not yours, and yours is not mine.
Yeah.
Adrian kind of turns to Rin and just looks at him for a second before saying, "If we allow him to help us with our goal, do
Mhm.
we have to try to keep him alive?"
Well, I would say so, because I would hate for my property to get damaged, and especially one as entertaining and likable as this one, I would truly hate if he somehow got damaged in your crusade. So, yes.
And he's going to turn back to Alcanaz now.
Vide
Give
says
me-
something in Hazatian. I'm sorry.
Give me one good reason why we should let you back into the party for the duration of our quest. Again.
You're gonna need a fucking meat shield.
Good enough for me.
He just
By the way,
said
Rin.
No.
to keep you alive.
By the way, Rin adds in. He knows the sands, even if his memory is shot. I imagine that the longer he's home, the faster he'll recall things. Besides, your friend here, he points over to Castellan, she probably knows a fair bit of the dragon tongue, but I imagine he'd know a bit more due to his age.
Thoth.
So then what worth is he when we're done with Golden Sands?
Thoth, what good are you for this?
I mean, I'm decent.
He probably would. He probably wouldn't know the Golden Sand so much as he'd know, obviously, Xerxio, and he'd probably know Dragon Tongue, probably just as well as Alcanus.
Look, I could speak the language, but it's not like it's not like I've been here. I've read about it. I've been here myself.
He's got a terrible accent, AK.
But listen, Adrian, I know you don't. I know you want revenge, and like you're not so keen us in, but like at the end of the day, it's another soldier.
And he knows the sand.
Doesn't
We
exactly have
don't.
to be our friend, but
He
Never was. I have to
I-
point that out.
he'll work as a
I still
guide.
am.
I'd say we take it to a vote once we're done.
But I would like to throw something in.
What?
What's his worth when we're done with Golden Sands?
Not
What's
Who's
his
to
really.
say
worth
I'd
when we
stay
move
by
on
you?
to the next town?
Who's to say he stays by you? Who's to say he would even be alive by that point? I'd imagine by the time that you're all so dearly departed, that our duel will be settled. So if he lives, then that's for you to decide. If he dies, well, isn't that what you want to do anyway?
Ren,
Yes?
if we allow him to join us, we'll keep him alive to our best attempts, but he'll be on the bottom of the priority list.
That is fine. That is quite fine. Besides, I do not believe we're going to be traveling together for much longer, since you'd need to continuously pay us for that. So where do you like for us to leave you off?
The nearest town.
That would be
Maybe
the
not.
one we just left.
Okay, the next
maybe
nearest
not.
town.
No.
That would be past the border.
I don't know, any good ideas?
Well,
Taking
Close
taking
to
them
the
inland, taking them inland would fucking kill them off due to heat stroke.
Well, that is
I
something
can
they'd
carry
have
it.
to figure out.
I can carry one person in my shadow at a time.
Only one?
And on a good day, it's two.
I
You
won't
better
be
have a
Based on
lot of good days.
Yeah, well, if you didn't show up today, it would be one of them, now wouldn't it?
The closer we
Oh,
get
well,
to
you
it.
see, I'm your
Anyway.
guide. You gotta be a bit more
Anyway, let's.
blunt tongue.
How about this? I see a lot of tension in the ranks, and what I've always done when there have been serious bouts is a challenge of pride. So, Alkanas, I give you permission to challenge any member of their party to establish your worth.
Oh,
In combat?
in combat?
Of course.
What do you think?
Of course, you've been practicing, have you not? Or unless, of
None of us
course, you
will
would like
lose.
somebody else to represent you in this case. You just need to find somebody who believes enough in your cause, which... Do any of you believe enough in this cause to represent him?
No.
Oh, that is unfortunate. Oh, that is very unfortunate. So, Alkanas,
I
what
don't
would
even
you
want
prefer?
him
Would you
here.
like to fight for yourself in this case and decide who will be your challenger, or would you like to test the ranks and see if anybody would be willing to fight for you?
Ren, I have a question. Are we a pack of animals to do this, or are we a pack of humans?
I do not understand what you mean by that.
Of course you don't.
What's the difference?
One has to shave, the other doesn't. No. I'll
Yes,
represent
but both
myself.
become brutal beasts in lives of certain death.
You represent yourself. Are you certain?
Who is there to choose from in the first place?
Why don't you ask? You may be surprised to see.
Oh
A
goodness.
challenger?
God almighty.
Firstly, who do you like to challenge for your place back in, eh?
Ren, I'm not intentionally trying to drive myself in. I'm saying I'm helping them. Not exactly part.
I understand that,
Yeah.
but think of it in this case. There's all this animosity and frustration and this desire to beat the Pope out of you. So might as well satisfy that a bit and get a bit of your own frustration out, I'd say.
Then they can beat their meat at night. I am not going to be a punching bag just because they don't like me.
Rin just kind of sighs as he looks you up and down and he says, "As I said, you don't have to represent yourself in this fight. Just
Oh?
somebody has to be willing to challenge for you."
Ren, I have a question.
Hmm?
Are you trying to tell me to choose you?
I think he's
He
inferring
looks
that.
around a bit and he says,
Yeah.
"I never said that."
I think he's
Do you
hinting at it.
want to represent?
He shrugs a bit casually.
Would you be bothered if I asked you to represent?
Well, you may want to ask who'd want to represent you first.
Would you represent?
Show of hands for anyone who'd like to represent. Nobody raises their hand, and you just watch as Ren still looking around for anybody. Slowly raises his hand and then looks up to it as he didn't notice it. He's like, "Oh, there's a hand right there."
Oh
Oh,
god. Ah.
All right. Rin Zol Octus. I ask of you, can you be my representative?
I already think I am. With that, you watch as he just slowly walks out and he says, "So, who would like to test their metal, eh?"
Oh
My
dear.
ability is not
Oh,
designed
dear.
for a one-on-one.
A medal?
My
I'll
ability is
test
not
my
designed.
medal.
What? Oh dear.
No! No!
You interrupted me!
Oh!
Continue, Bud.
My ability is not meant for one-on-one combat, and this is pointless.
Just like you. Oh, I got him. That's how you do the funny joke, yes?
Oh my god!
Oh my
That's the
god.
best. If that's the best you have, you might want to go to my village for something better.
I am the best. I know. Thank you.
Aw.
Anybody else who
Right.
actually has a
We'll
spine?
move on.
Come
Ooh.
now, please.
Oh, I have a
I'm
spine.
willing to take anyone who actually is my height.
Oh,
Fuck,
I'm
are
not
you
your
sure?
height. What? We're
Are
just
you
testing
sure?
Short
metals.
jokes create. Short jokes creative.
Hey, we're just testing metals. It's alright.
Oh, are you sure?
Okay, what metal are we
Really
testing,
sure?
Mr. Rin?
You watch as he slowly draws his scimitar and spins it a few times.
Oh, that type of metal.
Yeah, you don't have a weapon.
What
I
other
do.
kind of metal did you
Yeah,
think
he
was
does
he
now.
talking about?
I got the healing blade. The giving blade.
Yeah, and the other teleporting dagger. Which
That
he can
is
wield at the
true.
same time. He can wield both at the same time.
Can I?
You
Yeah,
know,
he
you know
can.
what part of me, wants to do.
What?
You can dual wield knives.
Part of me wants to like say Vide fights and then go in, use Hell Drag, hope I get an 18 or higher, and just say I win.
Okay, if you want to fight him, he's actually open to fighting anybody right now. Not only just for this duel, but just for the sake of fighting.
Sure, let's fight.
Oh my god.
Maybe? Maybe? Maybe?
I'd rather save my mana.
Oh, don't worry. We won't drain you too much, and ultimately, unless you're going to actively get into a scuff after this, I don't think there's going to be much of a concern. So, who has the spine to challenge the great Renzo Altus? I understand your
Me.
Clean in the
intimidation.
trash.
Me.
Are you
You
sure?
have some witty
Are you
words.
sure?
I think I'm going to challenge you instead. He points over at Vide. You've been challenged by Renzo Altus.
Oh.
Oh my god.
said this
You're-
once,
Come
I'll say.
on, my brave friend. You wish to speak tough? I'll give you a show.
I said this once, I'll say it again. You're not worth the mana. I'm not fighting.
You are in my camp.
wrappers up.
So you watch as he just slowly walks over and he says, "So you're not willing to fight me in this case, eh?"
Come again?
You're not willing to fight me, right?
No. I'm
He
not
slaps
fighting.
you.
Oh my god.
This is my
mother
camp,
hits harder.
so you're on my ground. So he slaps you again. Are you going to fight? Come on.
Yeah, I could be his representative.
Oh, you should be his representative.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Oh.
Adrian,
You should
you're
have
not
said so
worth the mana
sooner.
either.
Come then. You watch as he just kind of spreads his arms wide, seemingly jovial about this, and he says, "I was really hoping to fight the other one, but come now, back off, everybody. I don't want your blood to get onto the sand as well."
My grandmother hits harder than you.
Damn.
This game is so
Wait, am I
You
actually able
watch
to
as he
dual wield the
slowly looks
knives?
over at you, and he says,
Shit.
"You, my friend," he points over at Thoth. "You may need to wait." He rolls to attack on Vide.
Oh shit.
Oh, roll to dodge.
Oh shit.
Let's go.
Roll to dodge.
Roll
Yep.
well.
Damn.
Oh shit.
You're done.
Okay, well,
You're done,
that's
buddy.
fun.
He just
That's
hit a
fun.
super.
Damn.
Unless he got like a 20.
Damn.
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have dodge bonus.
That's fun.
No, that would
Almost.
be an 18.
Almost.
So as you try to dodge out of the way, you watch as he brings his scimitar back and slashes across you, and you hit the ground instantly. Where you at? Is your max HP right now 20 or 25?
20.
20. You're instantly felled onto the ground, and he says, "You weren't even worth that stroke. That's your best?" I guess I found who was useless in the end. Hopefully you're a better shot, my friend. He points over at Thoth. Somebody
bring
help
it
him
on.
up.
Bring it on.
One of yours, please. I would rather not waste a healing.
Vide pushes everyone away. I'm fine.
Let's bring it on, old man.
Old. Not old. I'm 36, I think. 37? Yeah.
Old enough to be my dad.
Damn.
Call
So you want me to
God.
be your daddy then? Ooh.
Maybe let's not. No. Oh God. Oh God.
No, not really.
Also, Vide should probably move out of
and
the way.
Fine.
What are we talking about?
it's gonna the line's gonna remind me.
Just kind of waves Vide away and he says, "Come now, let us fight. As it at, please
As
begin."
waves Vide away, Vide flips him off.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
god.
He just kind of looks at you again. He watches you like stomps forward, kind of like almost as if he's gonna rush you. Then he just kind of chuckles again as he turns back to Thoth.
Vide says something in Hazatian.
What? I don't understand that.
Wait, would Ben understand that or no?
Maybe, I don't know.
Roll.
Hazatian's a very rare language.
Roll.
For
Roll. Roll to
She
under.
got an 11.
Kind of. No, not really. I mean, she could grab like at least one word.
You understood the word mother.
Also, by the way, Rin
my
decides to go
God.
first.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
So he's gonna be going first.
Congratulations.
Step right up.
Out of that whole sentence, you understood the word mother.
All right.
Benedict just looks at Vide like, okay.
Yeah, so with Rin's first turn, he ends his turn with his arms spread open, waiting for you to attack him.
Wait, am I able to dual wield my knives,
I
or
also like
do I just have one?
Also, he also uses a dueling stance. I should mention that as
Oh.
well.
Alright. Am I able to dual wield knives, or do I just have one? I have one weapon.
You just have one because remember your other hand is not super great for holding weapons.
That's
Oh
fair.
yeah, that's right.
Okay, my first action, I'm gonna slit myself and cover my blood on my knife.
Okay.
So take 2 damage to do that.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna spread my arms and wait for him to attack me.
Oh my god.
Okay.
The intimidation.
Oh no, the two schizophreniacs are fighting.
Okay.
This is-
So
Oh
with
my
Rin's first action, he is going to step forward towards you, and with the secondary action, he's going to swing.
Oh, cool.
Oh shit.
I'll try a dodge.
You dodge.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, because
You did a roll
Yeah,
play
you do
action.
dodge. You are able to dodge out of the way as he kind of slashes at where you were just standing.
Alright, I'll slash
Okay,
back.
it's now your turn.
Well.
Okay, with that, he is going to counter. Okay. As you try to slash at him, as you try to stab at him, you watch as he just kind of grabs your arm, brings his fist back, still holding onto his scimitar, and punches you straight in the face.
Ow, that hurt. What's our dueling health? Is it base health?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I guess I'll attack again.
Though he's lowered his base health to your health, by the way.
Alright, I'll attack again.
Oh, he only has.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay, he's going to dodge this one. Now it's his turn. So, Rin is going to slash at you.
Ooh, I'll counter that. God damn it, Thoth.
cries because I can literally never counter.
Okay.
Damn.
You are slashed for 7.
Alright.
Okay. With a secondary action, he's going to slash at you again.
Ooh, I gotta dodge that. If I don't dodge, I
Yeah,
die.
I wouldn't
God
counter
damn
that.
it,
I would-
Thoth. What the
Oh,
hell are you
well.
these
As
rolls?
you try to dodge out of the way, you watch as his scimitar comes right under your throat, and he says, "I want this to continue." So with that,
Okay,
he just kind
okay.
of slaps you across the cheek with the flat of his blade.
Alright. See if I can finally hit. That'd be nice.
This poor man
God
and
damn
his
it.
shitty
Oh, God.
rolls. What the fuck is that?
It's ever since I got to the Golden Sands, my rolls have been ass.
You watch as he just like, as you try to stab him again, he just like slaps your hand down and it kind of stings as he just slaps you across the cheek again with the flat of his blade.
Alright, enough
Now
joking
you
around
know-
with this one.
Bro, now you know what it was like for
Can I
Sonya
check out the
to
weapon
watch
trash,
this
please?
fight.
This one's gonna hit.
It misses.
He's going to roll to dodge.
Oh.
Okay.
You hit him for 14.
Finally.
So, as you slash at him, you watch as he just smiles at you, and as you cut through him, you find he's standing off to the side looking at where you're cutting. He says, "Very impressive," and he begins applauding.
So I not hit him with blood at all?
You don't hit him at all.
Shit.
It seems like as you were slashing at him, he wasn't even standing there.
Mirages?
Clone?
Mirage? Hello?
I believe it is my time to settle the score.
Alright. Give me a
With that,
best
he's
shot.
going to swing at you.
I'll try a dodge. Thank you, Thoth.
After you do what you're supposed to.
You watch as he cuts
That
you
is a
across
mess
the
and the
leg,
trash
and as
is
he
taken out.
kind of spins, you watch as he does almost like this spin move as he just bitch slaps you once across the face, and then kind of comes around again saying,
Oh, come now.
I will give you back your ball after you Finish
with a
your
secondary
bed.
action, he is
Finish
going
your
to just
bed and go
hold
take
back,
out the
waiting for you
trash.
to attack him again.
Alright.
Let's just ruin things.
I'm bleeding, right? A little bit. Hello?
Yes, you are.
I am? Okay. What's
Yeah.
my first action? Am I able to take that blood and like draw a circle around me?
Yeah,
Okay, I'll do that.
you can try.
Should I roll for that?
Yeah, just on how well you formulate the circle. You make a fairly decent circle. Okay.
Okay, now I'm gonna attack him.
It's an oval.
What the fuck, Thoth? This sucked.
No! No!
He just sidesteps.
Alright.
Okay, with his turn, he just kind of shakes his head and he says,
What is your little circle going to do to me,
I don't know. We'll find out.
it's more like a half circle, by the way. So, like, it's at least in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
And as you just kind of stand there, you watch as he just kind of spreads his arms again. Just watch as he fades as a pair of hands touch your back and push you right into your circle.
Shit.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Egats.
Hmm.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so roll.
Alright.
Roll.
Oh my gosh.
You better roll.
You did.
Perfect.
Easy.
I got. Okay, and then also roll to dodge.
Okay. Nice. I like it, Thoth. Like the 3.
Oh.
Okay, so as you hit the ground, it feels like you're hit by a bunch of firecrackers shooting up into your chest as your stomach's burned.
Oh shit.
And just Foss just lies unconscious.
No.
God, what is my rolling? It's horrendous.
Now you know what it was like for me during the Walsh Brothers fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you rolled
Oh,
pretty
it's
bad
okay.
over that.
So just Rin
That's a-
just kind of stands over Thoth, kind of just watching as he's just unconscious on the ground, and he says, "Oh, come now. That was it. That is disappointing." Walks to the center, and he says, "Anyone else? Anyone else?"
Can Vibe
Wait,
step forward, or is
something
Vibe still like crying?
Pride has been healed a bit, yeah. What are you trying to do?
Vibe steps forward.
Oh. So you're willing to try again?
Where I come from, we have a very popular saying: "An eye for an eye."
I'm just gonna pick up Thoth, by the way.
Yeah, and you just drag him out.
Oh
I
my
just
god.
throw him over my fucking shoulder at this point.
Again.
Yep.
Oh, the deer. Would you be a deer? Budang ching is as it goes, I think. And deal with that. For that, you watch it. She just kind of comes over and, well, Graph Ivory pokes out and kind of gives you some advice on how to help him, while Rin kind of takes his stance and he says, "So, round 2 it is then."
Vide speaks in Hazatian. Katasi Morata Kalimo.
Same to you.
See, that actually means Vide looks surprised. You understand Hazatian?
No, I have no idea what the fuck you just said. I just wanted to say that.
What was the
Oh,
one word that Brendan would understand?
Okay, the one where you understand was fight.
And then just like, okay.
By the way, Rin chooses you get to start.
Vide says the same thing, but then he translates it this time. Here's to a good fight.
Oh. I hope for an interesting one at least. All right, so Vod, you get to go first. You get to go first.
Yeah, Helldrag.
Okay, roll.
Damn.
If I get an 18 or higher, it's gonna be the funniest thing on the planet. Please,
Must she get
God.
like all
Please put a
20s
fucking
against
lead.
him?
Maybe.
Oh, no, not 20!
So, as you reach out and you drag him, you watch as the shadows envelop, and you watch as he disappears.
I win.
Holy.
And now comes the surprise, doesn't it?
Oh, it does seem you won. You watch as he just leans against your shoulder, looking down at where the shadow just opened up. Very well done.
Vide turns around and actually starts laughing. Not half bad. Not half bad at all.
He just kind of leans up a bit and he says, "You still have one more action, so come on."
Is he still leaning against Vide?
Oh yeah, no, he gets off of Vide and he takes a few steps back, kind of gesturing for you to hit him.
No,
the direction he's going over here.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Shoot.
Pew! 5.
You miss.
Oh.
So that Rin is going to use lunge. And he is going to roll to attack with that lunge.
15.
But Rin OP, what
7.
the hell?
As you try to get out of the way, he kind of cuts you across the back of your shoulders. You try to get back, and he says, "It's a bad idea to turn your back to somebody. Gets you a very good cut for your efforts."
By the
With
way,
that, with the
just as Adrian's watching this shit, he's gonna fill up his 2 fucking gas grenades. So he's gonna spend 10 minutes.
Okay. So the secondary action, he's gonna try to attack you.
That was
Oi,
the first
good
thing they
luck.
taught me in school. Guess I got lucky. I guess I got cocky.
Okay. He rolls to attack you again.
Oi, blue blood.
Okay, an 8. I can dodge an 8. I can dodge an 8. Please?
Nice.
I can. Okay, cool.
So as you begin dodging back, as you watch as his
Yes.
sword arm goes extending outwards to cut you, you kind of blink again and you see, wait, his sword arm's not coming from up top. Coming from the side as he slices across you for 13.
What did you say,
Jesus
Dip?
I dodged.
What'd you say?
I said, oi, blue blood.
I will repeat the description I gave. You watch as the hit that you knew you were going to dodge coming over top. As it extends outwards, you blink for one moment, and you watch as that arm wasn't up there. It was to his side. It's coming across, and I'm not going to be able to dodge in time. And that realization hits you before his sword slices right across your side.
What were you saying, Dip?
Oi, blue blood. What are you doing?
Filling up my grenades. What's it to you?
Just had to make sure you weren't about to, step in.
What?
Don't want interference. Me, myself, I couldn't give it less of a shit about honor, but that fucker.
Wait, quick question, Nick. What was the amount of damage I took the first time?
You took the first time you took, I think, like a 10.
Oh yeah, I'm out then. That's 23. I'm out.
Rin just kind of leans back and he says, "Well, I'll give you the honor and acknowledgement of that first strike. Would have been very well placed, but no one can quite touch the great Rinzol of this."
You know,
No one.
maybe I was just a little bit wrong about you. You're not happy.
He kind of spreads his arms out again and says, "Anyone else would like to try me? Come now, I'm taking commissions."
Oh boy. So who's out?
Yeah.
Vi.
Actually, I would like to, yeah.
All right, so he gestures for you to stand up and he says, "Oh, please. Let us see this one."
So, first action, I'm gonna bounce out my familiar.
Okay, funny fact, Rin decides to go first.
What?
Rin goes first. Rin decides to go first instead of you.
Oh,
Rin is going to move 1, 2, 3. And he is then going to wait there for you to do something.
Summon my familiar, as I said.
Yeah, summon it.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it out here. Go on. Oh, what? Fuck it. Jesus. There.
Okay.
And, my familiar, does it have to spend the action to do the see invisible stuff?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna spend its action to do exactly that. Ah!
You see, standing right next to the Rin, right in front of you, is another Rin, who both of them are in the exact same stance. But you watch as the one kind of standing off to the side, kind of looks up at the bird, and then looks back at you, and then says, "Ah, shit, you can see me."
Hey, got you! And I'm gonna fucking try and get
Invisibility.
with my second action.
All right. So with that, you watch
Because I
as
only
this
have a bow
Rin-
right now.
You watch as this Rin fade, like as you blink, he fades from your vision. And now I finally get to make the big reveal for what everybody else has been seeing this entire time. Though Vi may have not been seeing as he was recovering. So throughout the entire fight, it seems that you watch as your party members slashed at open air, while Rin has just been mostly just walking around them, watching them slice at nothing. Up until this point, you've been quite confused of what the fuck have they been trying to stab at.
Hmm.
Wow.
So he becomes invisible to specific people, or changes his position to one person.
What is that?
I'm not going to explain how his power works, but I'll let you figure that out.
That helps. That helps. We know something now.
Anyway, for this first action, he's going to lunge.
Ah.
Dang.
Okay. Did he do an attack roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did an attack roll. That was an 8 because lunge is a movement and an attack roll combined into one.
Right. Okay. And counter. Oh.
Okay. You can't counter with a knife.
Oh, you're right. Actually, I have a bow, so I couldn't do that in the first place. It's just a dodge, actually.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. So I'm able to dodge out of the way with a secondary action. He's going to try and slice you again.
Damn it.
You have a dodge bonus, so.
Yeah. 1d20 plus 2.
Oh.
Oh.
As you try to dodge out of the way, you
My
watch as
max
his
up is
arm comes sliding off from the side, and as you blink, you watch as it's coming from underneath, and it cuts you across for 14.
Ow! I'm at 6 health!
Oh my god.
Oh! Okay, my turn again, yeah?
Hey, it's your turn, yes.
1, 2. I gotta fucking shoot
Ron's
him.
behind.
I gotta fucking shoot him.
Run away!
Run away! Shoot him.
The arrow misses him.
Come on.
Make your bird do something.
Yeah, right. 1, 2, peck.
Roll.
1d20 plus 2.
Nice.
He's gonna try and dodge. He's hit. Roll for damage.
3d3. 7
You
damage.
kind of peck him, and he hisses as the bird begins flapping at him, and he kind of, wipes his arm at it, saying, "You're not my bird. If you want to be my bird, this is not a good introduction."
Oh, he's friendly, kind of.
Okay, so now
He
it's
does
Rin's
bite.
turn,
And he wants to be.
which Rin for his first action is going to swing.
Oh,
Okay.
he's good. Yep.
Okay.
Right.
Do you dodge? Well, you can only
Yep,
dodge. Yeah.
I will roll 1d20.
Okay, you're able
Oh.
to completely
Oh,
avoid a
shit.
slash as he tries to cut at it, and he just curses as he tries to attack it again. Are you gonna try and dodge that?
Dodge again? Yep. 17.
Okay, so as the bird
Well,
What is your
yeah,
power right now, Zoltan?
I've only used the first bit of that, so I can actually only move up here 1, and that's actually gonna be my a turn.
Wonderful. Now it's going to be his turn, so he's going to be slashing at your birdie.
Mm-hmm. Roll 1d20.
Nice.
You are able to avoid his slash as he tries to cut at it, and he just grunts as he just tries to slice at it again.
Yeah. Haha. I'm being annoying. Yoo-hoo!
You watch as the bird flies back again. You watch as everyone else in the audience. You watch as Rin kind of just the same trick all over again as the bird flies back. He just once again steps behind it, raises up his scimitar, and slices it down. And you
God
watch
damn
as
it.
the bird is extinguished for 10.
Yeah, it fizzles out. And because I want to save the rest of my mana in case of an emergency, I'm not going to summon it again.
Okay. And now it's your turn.
Yeah. Okay. Roll 1d20.
Okay,
Is it
you
10
hit. Roll
first round?
for damage.
Epic.
Oh
Roll
shit.
2d6.
Okay, you hit for 8.
Ah!
Nice. Okay. What do you do with your secondary action?
I'm gonna shoot again.
Okay, roll.
2d6. I can recover some arrows after this, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, epic. Nice.
You need to roll for accuracy, remember?
Yeah, you're right. Of course. Jesus, I'm dumb. 1d20. I'm just trying
You
to
miss.
keep track of how many arrows I'm using.
Okay, with this first action, he's going to lunge. So 1, 2, 3, and slice. Okay.
I'm just
Okay.
guaranteed, I think.
Yeah.
Dodge, dodge,
Roll
dodge.
1d20.
Okay, you're able to avoid the cut, and he's going to then try to slice at you again.
Oh no.
Oh shit!
Oh!
I have a
Dodge!
bonus though, so you might be able to.
Yeah, I do 1d20 plus 2 since I technically am wielding a bow.
Oh!
Oh!
You are able to narrowly dodge out of the way as he does another blasting cut at you, and you like roll onto the ground, and he just kind of looks down at you and he says, "This was very well performed." Okay, it's now your turn.
I try to play it off as if I'm not surprised myself.
Benedicta looks over at you. So this is what you had to deal with?
Okay, so first action. 1,
Single. Yeah.
2,
Oh dear.
and I'm gonna shoot around like the corner as I'm fucking leaving.
Okay, minus. Give yourself a -2 to that.
Oh,
okay, yeah,
so
that
that's a
misses.
7, yeah.
Yeah, and it misses.
Yeah.
All right, now
fuck.
it's his turn.
Uh-oh.
1, 2, 3, and he's going to try and slice at you again.
Ooh.
Alright.
Well,
1d20, just in case I roll a natural 1 too. Hey!
Jeez.
And it's
You're
plus
you're
two,
able
so
to
it's
narrowly duck back, and you see like this clumsy swing coming at you, and you just kind of smile. It's almost so pitiful. And as you take a step back and you blink, you watch as with deadly skill, he's actually coming from a completely different angle, and he chops right through part of the tent. It was much faster than the original swing you just saw, and from a completely different direction.
and frustrating. Okay. 1,
Ren,
Two.
that's a tent. Don't ruin the tent.
3.
It is mine. I can do what I want with it.
1d20. 15.
Oh god.
Nice.
What?
Sorry, you cut out. What'd you say, Nick?
For damage.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Roll.
Roll for damage.
Yeah, it's that thing where it's hard to hear you, Nick. Again, it's weird.
With an
So that's a
arrow.
6. Yep.
You watch as he just kind of begins rushing towards you.
Yeah, that's my turn anyway. So yeah. Okay. Just gonna dodge, and that's a technical 10, but it was.
And you watch as he kind of shoulder checks into you and cuts you right across the chest, knocking you to the ground.
Yeah. How
You
much
are
damage?
a slippery one. 13.
Yeah, I'm down. Alright.
Slippery one.
You're really annoying to fight.
You mean I'm the best you've ever seen? With that, he kind of brings a hand out.
Take it.
He kind of helps you up and he says, "Well, Fox, that bird is annoying."
Yeah, I was hoping it would be.
He kind of chuckles a bit and he says, "You know, you almost had a chance there. You were nowhere close, of course, but you almost had a chance."
Whatever. Just keep walking back to the group.
But I do think
Huh?
you deserve one
Nice
reward.
fight.
Huh?
To which he is going to whisper it in your ear,
Oh.
and I'll
stabbed you in
DM
the
it to you
chest.
what he says to you.
Oh, okay.
so Interesting. All right. And you dealt with that every single day, Okanaz?
Every single fucking day.
And with
I
your
would say
hands,
I feel bad, but it's retribution.
Yeah.
and by looking at your hands, I don't think you're getting too far, huh?
I just
Well, I
nod in
have the
understanding and I keep walking.
I'll say that is very well fought, and I will give you a proper round of applause.
I start clapping too.
I hope to continue training Alcanas to someday become half as good as me. But
half Bezos.
no one can be as good as Renzo Otis. But I think that is well
My top
fought.
assassin.
Yes, the emphasis on ass, knocked to the ground.
Yeah.
But the
Damn.
rest of you, well
Emphasis
fought.
on in, as in knife. Emphasis as on in, as in knife in your chest.
Knife in your ass, yes. As I was saying though.
Knife in your
Well
chest.
fought, beautiful. In
Anyways,
your ass. As I was saying though, beautifully fought, all of you.
Children.
Besides that one, he points over at Bud.
Your
And
dang.
I will agree to bring you.
All right. Well, no more
The
respect
border.
for you.
Let's hear what Renzo Altus is trying to tell us.
What I'm trying to say is, I'll bring you to the border. I'll get us through. And then we can split ties for the time being. You can go on your path, we can go on ours. How does that sound, eh?
It sounds
Hmm.
sounds good.
Sorry about that. I'm back. What the fuck did I miss?
So I did kind of well against Ren because my bird's revealing light.
Yep.
I sent you, by the way, something in your DMs, Kukla.
I did see it.
Cool.
I just nodded in information basically.
Okay. So, are you
And-
guys ready to book it?
Hold on.
Kinda. Yeah.
Yep.
What the fuck did Ren say?
Oh, I want to recover some
He
arrows,
said
by the
he's
way.
willing to bring you guys up to the border wall, and once you're past it, you guys can split ties.
Okay.
Should I roll to
Sure.
retrieve my 6 arrows, by the way?
Yeah, you can.
5 arrows. Sorry.
No, actually, by the way, as you begin going over, you watch as Rin kind of picks them up, and you watch as every arrow that actually hit him, you watch as he takes them for himself, which the other 3 he hands over to you.
Okay, epic.
Interesting.
And he says he
Did I have
raises the
four
arrows and he
arrows?
says,
Because then Vide shot an arrow and he missed.
"That arrow he keeps."
I am now. I've
Oh my
gone.
God.
I've gone from 20 arrows to 19.
Wow.
boy.
Boo-hoo.
With that, by the way, when Rin just kind of takes the arrows, puts them in his belt, and he says, "Anything that hits me or nearly so, I like to collect, or just funny ones." With that, he just kind of heads
hate
over and
you.
like barks for his men to set up the carriages. He ignores that comment as he goes. So, are you guys
You
ready
know,
to head to the border
I
wall?
want to like Rin. I really do. He seems
Yes.
cool and strong. But you know, I just.
He's just Ren.
So as he gets up, he says, "I'll be tasking
like
each one of
Ren.
my men to lead the coach, and don't poke your heads out because I will warn you, it will be a very, very bad decision." With that, each one of you kind of jump into the coaches and they begin moving. And it takes you a few hours, but ultimately you find yourself here.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
I'm just.
Big scaly dog!
just-
Big scaly dog!
I'm just really
Oh,
sad. I'm just really sad and upset that I got a nat 20 and still failed.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck! Oh fuck!
God,
Oh
dear.
fuck!
I know you like.
So-
I know. Hold on, Nick. I know
Why
you
are
don't
there
Yeah.
like
two
when
Vides?
people do this, but I have to do what I have to do.
What do you do?
There we go.
Dog.
Dude.
Okay, so you guys
Yeah.
remember the 2 Vide glitch?
Just
It's
refresh.
worse now. There's 3 Vides.
Refresh.
So
Why would you ever want 3 Vides?
So the carts roll to a stop, and you see up ahead a large wall with like sandstone walls and large banners that have been slightly burnt rolled across. And you see far up ahead a group of cross-breach soldiers waiting to enter. And you also see kind of going around the coaches is a particular fellow that you recall very well.
Oh no, it's Bayon. Oh no,
And
everybody.
you watch as the sand strider kind of like narrowly moves across the sand quite quickly, and you see riding on it is Bayon Emuet Saw with his bow over his shoulder, and he's kind of casually leading his steed around as he kind of passes by some of the coaches and comes to a stop before the first one. He kind of comes forward and rounds it, and by the way, he kind of looks at you, Julian, who you're in the front seat. By the way, you're wearing some like face covering and stuff like that, so you're just praying that he does not recognize you.
Yeah.
Hmm?
But I do look hurt.
Yeah. He just kind of narrows his eyes at you and he says in dragon tongue, he begins speaking very fluently and quickly.
Oh!
To which Castellan looks over and she replies to him in dragon tongue, and you watch as they have a back and forth a bit before Bayon just kind of slowly gets off his sand strider, walks around to the coach, kind of inspecting it as he goes, and then he points at Julian and motions for you to come down.
Hey.
Oh no.
I look to Castellan for affirmation.
Random thing.
Yep.
Yeah, Vide?
Out of panic, can I just go inside Adrian's shadow?
Sure.
Do it. Just do it. Just do it.
So you watch as Bayon kind of comes to you and motions for you to come down, and as you begin moving, Castellan leans over and whispers very quickly, "He wants a bribe."
That kind of what again?
He wants a bribe.
I already wants something. Oh, bribe.
Fuck. Give me okay. Can I?
Oh no.
I'm gonna start. I'm just gonna quickly look at my sheet of what things I have. Give me one. Give me it's a bit far up.
Ben's just like looking at Thoth and Adrian nervously.
Almost there. Okay,
I
here
forgot
it is.
to hide.
Let's
Sorry.
see.
Like, just leave him there. You'll still be hidden.
I'm gonna pull out some because I don't have anything else that I like particularly can give. So I'm just gonna start pulling out 3 of the scrap knives that can be smelted down and used for scrap metal.
Oh my god.
Watch as he reaches over to these and he just kind of looks at them, and he looks back up to you, and he just kind of looks them over a bit, and he just kind of snorts, and you just watch as he takes one and cracks it in half and just throws it onto the sand, and then just brings his hand out again.
No.
I pull out 5 arrows.
He kind of inspects them for a moment and then raises and then says something you don't fully understand, and you hear Castellan whisper, "He wants the other 5."
I gave him another 5.
No.
He takes the full 10 and just kind of nods his head as he puts them into his quiver.
Dick.
You watch as he slowly begins moving down to the next carriage, which that means, hey, Alcanis, you ready?
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
He stops at yours and he kind of looks you guys once over. And he just kind of nods his head and he says, What are you trading?"
Hold on, who's with me?
Minstrel, who doesn't speak dragon tongue, Rin, who can't show his face out, and a Reaver.
Oh, would I have been able to hear what he was asking in front?
Yeah, no, you're technically at the front, so let's just switch you and Minstrel because Minstrel's technically in back.
No, like
Come on.
no, I'm no, I'm asking about like the caravan in the front. Would I have been able to hear what he said?
No.
Oh no.
Did he take
Oh,
the
good.
scrap knives or did he just break them all? By the way.
Just keep repeating
He broke all the knives.
Okay.
He just asks again, what are you trading?
General goods, mostly.
He kind of looks and he just kind of walks around to the back, inspecting inside, seeing some of your party members. He doesn't see Rin, apparently, as he just kind of looks around and he just nods his head as he says, all right. That will be that'll be 2 gold.
Do I have gold?
Yeah, you have a bit.
By
By the way,
yeah.
Rin kind of reaches over. The Reaver kind of reaches over and puts some money into your hand.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm just gonna tell you right now. Adrian currently is in the process of making fuckloads of rope.
Oh my god.
You
My
watch
man is
as Bayon slowly walks over to the final carriage, and he kind of stops in front of it, and he says, and he just kind of speaks in dragon tongue, to which only Thoth would understand. He asks, "And what are you trading?"
Thoth deepens his voice not to be recognized. We
They're
are
with us.
selling the finest rope.
Rope.
Yes.
You watch as he just kind of slowly comes around back. You like hide your head in your hood as he looks inside, and he namely sees, Agent, do you have your armor on or not?
No.
He kind of looks at you, and then he looks over the rope, and he takes some of it, inspects it, and he says, I don't want a thicker twine than this. You watch as he reaches into his purse and he tosses you 2 golden coins, and then just walks away with a long length of rope wrapped around his arm.
It worked!
It worked! I am a fucking genius!
What a dick! Yeah.
That's
The rope saves us again!
I love the rope.
I hate this. I hate this. I have those left
this.
again.
This rope is the most
Sure.
broken item. This rope is the most broken item in the entire game.
You watch as he rounds away. And by the way, up ahead you see a group of cross preach. From what you're kind of hearing, by the way, from getting called across the line, there's a bit of a hold up right now, so you guys get to decide what you want to do for the time being.
We're relaxing. Ben looks at Adrian. That worked. It worked.
By the way, you actually hear in Adeilheim off in the distance, you hear, Mox! Mox, so Elsa here!
Sorry, what?
Ben
What?
just looked at.
You can't even fully understand. You can't fully understand what they're yelling, but they're shouting a name from what you can hear. You can't really hear it.
I can understand it. I can understand it. This is just for my coach. They're screaming a name. Mox?
If you want some rope, then you can buy some from us.
You think that's gonna work? I don't think so.
But,
We got lucky.
but does not have any names relating to Mox.
By the way,
What I
Julian,
look
since
for-
you're up front, you'd actually have the best sight of this, and I'll honest, you can kind of see what's going on.
I swear to God, the fucking infinite noose has become my favorite fucking item.
You watch it, by the way.
Yeah.
You see a group of, as I mentioned, a group of cross preach currently waiting near the gates, and they're shouting up. And you hear one of them shout, Mock Zoelza here! You have been challenged by the gods for your slights against us! After a bit, you just like hear, there are other merchants and stuff waiting. However, you watch as finally from one of like over here, by the way, there's like a tower. And over here as well, there's like parapet towers, like of an old castle. You watch as from
Mm.
inside of them comes a man. He kind of just closes the door behind him and just slowly strolls out onto the wall. I will post the picture in a second. I just need to grab it. Okay, hold up.
We sell the finest rope.
Oh my god! Ew.
I hate that.
I fucking love that item.
I hate it. It's too powerful. It's,
I
it's,
can just
it's
I can
too
just
much. It's
imagine.
overwhelming, honestly.
Yes,
But so,
pretty much.
for those who are up a bit more ahead, what you see comes a very well dressed man, like in expensive purple and blues with golden fringe. And from what you can see, the front of his shirt is slightly opened up, revealing his chest. He's a fairly tall man, about maybe 5'10", 5'11". His hair is like this very sandy brown, while his skin's a bit darker than that. And you can't see his face super well, but you can definitely tell he has a beard, a bit pointed from the looks of it. His face is a bit long, narrow, but definitely very noble as he just slowly walks down the wall
Oh shit!
to see who the hell is
Oh,
calling him.
Oh fuck!
Nice.
Oh
Okay.
shit!
Do I recognize him
And
at all?
no, you do not recognize this man,
Okay.
and I'll now post him in Lauren for Adeilheim.
Bro, I am in the same map as two guys that I was doing a dating show game with. Bro.
God
By the
damn
way,
it.
over for Alcanis, you feel Rin's hand grow tight around your shoulders. He kind of peers out through the tent at this man. And he just kind of stands there for a moment, looking over the cross preach, who kind of begin shouting up at him. And after a moment, he just kind of snorts. He shakes his head, and you watch as he turns around and walks back the way he came, as some of the men begin growing more aggressive and kind of getting closer to the. Oop, that is not what I wanted to do. Sorry about that.
Dude, one of them grows bigger.
Some of them begin getting closer towards the wall, shouting for him, while one of them hangs back. And he watches after a bit. He watches this man by the name of Mox comes out again, and he just kind of walks back down the wall. And for Julian, who's the closest and definitely the fairest of vision, you see he appears to be carrying a bucket with him. And he just kind of walks over to the edge of the wall. He just takes the bucket and dumps out a bucket full of shit and piss onto the group of cross preach. And as they begin screaming in surprise, he kind of looks over them and he says, "You want to challenge me? That is my duel, and that is my answer. Now go away and get away from my wall. If you want to come through here, you pay. You don't fight. And please, for everyone else, don't get your shoes stuck in that. I'd rather you not ruin your shoes in a pile of shit." With that, you watch as he slowly walks away again back inside the fort, as the line of carts begin moving deeper into the Golden Sands, and that is where we're going to leave off.
Damn.
Damn.